wasn't it that they face pushed him so hard that everybody got really fucking sick of him?
Yeah.
And people only really started to give a shit about him when he took his heel turn.
Yep. Sqwadcast. Take 2. Maybe.
Did the first one save?
No, I didn't.
It
was mostly pre-show so.
We lost a lot of really good content.
We lost the Saudi Arabia content. What are we gonna do?
Well, it's not in Canada.
Well, don't check the Turkish embassy. That's all I have to say.
So it is. Gotta do the intro again. Anchovio, Ryan, me, other Ryan.
Anchovio.
We are here watching the Royal Rumble. Anchovio and other Ryan. Comedian Ryan from the comedy episode for our dedicated listener.
That one.
Yeah.
Me.
And my dad. Call back.
We know WWE. We're watching the Royal Rumble because we're generally interested in what's going on. Ryan, OG Ryan, does not know anything about WWE.
I just want to pause to not to throw you under the bus, but this is literally the first and likely only time anyone has ever referred to me as OG, and I need to bask in that. Thank you. Continue.
Yes. So to clarify his wrestling knowledge, you do know Lucha Underground, so you know a little bit about wrestling.
Yeah, I know a little bit. I know some of the terms. Like I know what the kayfabe is. I know
the kayfabe. So like how you used kayfabe the other night.
I know what shoot is, and I know absolutely zero of the personalities in modern wrestling. In the American show. Like, if Rey Mysterio shows up, I will feel fucking amazing. Because that will be the one guy I know.
So he's on the roster.
Yeah,
so
like he's back, so.
Yeah, I know he came back after Alberto El Patron.
Oh, yeah, he was El Patron for a little while.
Oh, that's just what he is in AAA. That's just who he is in AAA.
He was Del Rio in WWE.
Yeah.
Ricochet might debut tonight. And
Ricochet?
Yeah, Prince Puma.
You mean fucking Prince Puma?
Yeah, Prince Puma, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
if he debuts tonight, I will start shouting. Like, you don't even know, dude. Like, he came really far after losing his manager in Conan. Like, oh my god, he went off the rails after Mil Muertes killed his manager on stage. Threw him in a coffin, and then the people carried off Conan's coffin.
Oh my god. You gotta love wrestling and throw death as a storyline.
Mil Muertes has been killed on stage more times than all 4 of us have been alive. And he just keeps on coming back.
That's why I love when Simon Miller does his videos and he'll just explain something. He'll go, this person, wrestled this person because of personal conflict. What was that once married? A person wrestled another person to get a threesome with those 2 people. So a guy won a woman's right to have sex with him in a match, but she didn't want to do it because she was with someone else. So they had a match to have a threesome together. And Simon Miller's just like, that's the story because wrestling is weird.
It really is sometimes.
That's hysterical.
Trying to explain any background story to anyone, you're just like,
You have to understand, wrestling is kind of weird.
Oh, big.
Well, I mean, Mil Muertes died in an earthquake when he was 8, and then a sex ghost saved him from the rubble. And that sex ghost has brought him to multiple runs at the Lucha Underground Championship. And also gotten him friendly combat ghosts that are not good at wrestling, and I think won a match. But man, that sex ghost though, I think in season 3 she actually has a fight.
Oh.
the sex ghost?
Yeah, her name's Katrina.
Yeah.
After the hurricane.
Probably. Yeah, that was full ass.
Oh, was there a nip slip? I don't know So it went black, and then Becky was pulling up her shirt, so I assumed something had happened.
Yeah. They're getting better at catching those. What happened to Nikki Bella like a week ago?
What?
I say you miss your future wife's neck.
Eh. I'll see it when we're married.
I like Asuka. She's fun and colorful, but also not at all like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Annoying.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, she's a girl.
They've kind of hurt her character. Because, like, when she started out, she was, like, undefeated.
Mike Chioda did a 4 count not too long ago.
Yeah, it happens more often than it like.
But yeah, so there's developmental called NXT.
Right.
And Asuka was in NXT undefeated her entire run for like 2 years. Had a title shot at WrestleMania. She won last year's Royal Rumble. Lost the title shot, and then it was like on the line of being buried. She like lost her next like 3 championship matches. But now she's back to being champion. So
She probably should have won at Mania.
yeah, absolutely.
Because then she won like the next match. It's like they just wanted to end her undefeated streak.
She lost to Carmella after she cashed in. She lost twice to Carmella. Remember when James Ellsworth came back in the Asuka gear?
Yeah.
God damn it, the fucking camera work. Like we're just zoom in and out real fast. Like, fucking...
I'm done for you.
Like, I had a communication tech teacher in 10th grade who actually used a wrestling clip as a what not to do.
That's actually really funny.
Because he was like, zoom in and out real fast. Don't do that. You look like you're a fucking lunatic. Like, kind of go slow. Like, set your shot. They don't do any of that here.
That's an interesting move.
Yeah, I don't think they pulled that off the way they wanted to.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a super?
I don't know what that was.
Looks like she lost grip of the leg and they were supposed to, like, flip away.
She tried to counter to it.
Yeah, because she turned. Becky turned.
Yeah, I think somebody was supposed to counter that or something. But
My camera died.
It looked like Becky tried to, but it
They're
didn't.
gonna,
It looks like she moved the wrong leg and Asuka lost grip, and they were probably both supposed to turn and land flat on their backs.
this is a great opener.
yeah, it's a good match.
Yeah, might have to invest in a actual like video on that too, or like an actual like studio camera.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually. We've been teasing.
They've come down with a terminal case of WrestleMania.
I kind of hate how there's 2 pay-per-views now in between. Royal
Yeah,
Rumble
it sucks.
and
It shouldn't be any pay-per-views.
Mania. Well, I think one. Would
One's
be,
okay. But
It kind of from January to April, you gotta fill in it somehow.
yeah.
And it's added some good storylines too, but like,
Well, I like the Elimination Chamber being there.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of cool. Like, so you don't win the Rumble if you can win it this way and still get in. I like that. But I don't like Roadblock. I think Roadblock's stupid and needs to die.
That and Fastlane.
Yeah, or Fastlane.
I think it's the same
They're
thing.
both so bad.
Yeah, they're both all. They're never good papers.
except that one, I think it was 2016.
Oh, look at that fucking taekwondo ass move right there.
It was the Usos versus Breezango, and Tyler Breeze kept rolling from one end to the other.
Yeah.
God, I miss those guys.
Him and I were talking before we picked up the pizza about wrestling legend Joey Ryan
Joey.
and his dick with an iron grip.
Yes, his dick, yes. The iron dick grip. It's the greatest. Did you ever watch his TNA stuff? He had like a little minor run with TNA because TNA was doing this weird thing where they called it like, I think it was called gut check or something like that, where they would have like an indie guy like come up and they would wrestle, and like they had like a panel of like people from the show. Like one of them was I can't remember any of the people. I know one. I think Taz was one of them. It was like 3 judges basically who would like say whether or not you get a roster spot after that one match. It was interesting, but like it became very obvious that it was scripted because like they all told Joey Ryan no, and then Joey Ryan like kept coming back like week in and week out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't done. It wasn't done well enough to like be interesting. It was just done like
That's just That's a pretty cool premise.
Get the rope,
Yeah,
Becky.
it's an interesting idea.
Don't
like,
tap, Becky. Whatever you do, don't tap.
Because like the guy he wrestled was Austin Aries, which was pretty cool.
Apparently he's like a major dick.
Aries?
Yeah, like in real life.
Really? I can see that.
Oscar lock on Oscar.
Wow.
He totally no-sold the finish at TNA's pay-per-view last year.
Really?
He took 2 finishers to Johnny Nitro, Morrison, Impact Mundo.
What's his name?
Well, he changes it to every brand he's on.
Johnny Impact now? Oh, that's so bad.
Sorry, man. See what happens. But yeah, he totally know. He took a finisher and then he took. I think he took a finisher on the outside, and then he took the Starship Pain, and like that was the end of the match. And he immediately got up, walked off the ramp, and flipped off the crowd on his way out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have Becky Lynch tap here, right?
No.
Maybe they'll do the pass out thing.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense. And then have her win the Rumble.
Damn.
Oh, she tapped. Is that like an inverted Oscar lock? Like.
That's the cattle mutilation. Ironically, Aries and Brian used to do that.
There we go.
It's really cool. I don't like that finish.
Becky wins the Rumble, I'll be fine.
Yeah, but you still had her tap.
Yeah, not a big fan of.
Yeah. She should have, if she wins the Rumble, she should have passed out or something. That would have been really good. Having her pass out and then come back and win the Rumble. I mean, she has to be in the Rumble, right?
For sure. There's no way she's not.
Maybe she's saving her energy for the Rumble.
That's why she lost.
In kayfabe, she tapped quick.
Yeah.
I don't know, it didn't seem like she tapped that quick.
Yeah, she definitely.
In that hold, she did.
Yeah.
But, like, that was a lot of gritty, like, groundwork right there.
Yeah.
Considering they had that jump, go, shoot. Like,
God, I hate Uncle Cole. He's so bad.
he's trying so fucking hard.
It's just, it sounds so scripted. It's pathetic.
Because it is.
It really is.
I'm sorry, I'm spoiled by Matt Straker and Vampiro. Like,
Oh, do you see that clip from AAA with Vampiro?
no. I fucking love Vampiro, though. He's so fucking stupid insane.
He, it was like AAA's like WrestleMania.
Uh-huh.
I think this was over the summer or whenever they held it.
Lucha-mania.
Yeah, and he was supposed to have a confrontation with like another wrestler at the end of the match. So they like called him out and he stood up and his music wasn't playing. He wanted his music to play, and it was a good 5 minutes of him standing at the announce table looking at the guy he wanted to like get it on with. But you heard him in the headset. He's like, "Play my fucking music. I'm not going up without my music." I was like, "We're gonna know it's you." Like
He wants his music. You don't understand. That's part of his character. He's that much of a motherfucker. No, like, can I spoil some Lucha Underground for you? Sure. So there was this awesome 3-way match between, like, in the very early first season between Phoenix, Drago, and Pentagon Jr. All right. And it was fucking wild because Drago and Phoenix are high-flying, flippy, drop-kicky motherfuckers. Drago is literally dressed like a dragon.
Oh, exactly.
And a guy had a heel arc. Well, he was always a heel, but he cemented himself as a permanent heel by saying dragons aren't real into a microphone during a fight with Drago. And so then Drago spit fake acid almost at his face, and then it was fucking hilarious. But Pentagon Jr. kept getting darker and more evil, to the point where he was like breaking people's arms in submission holds at the end of matches and stuff like that. And he kept like pledging his allegiance to a mentor, and nobody knew who it was. And Vampiro's the announcer, and Vampiro then turned out he had like a schizophrenic break with his wrestling persona, and his wrestling persona was Pentagon's actual mentor. And at Ultima Lucha, Pentagon Jr. fought Vampiro.
Amazing.
It was fucking great. It was one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. And then the next season picked up with Matt Straker picking up Vampiro from the mental hospital.
It's Miz's match.
It's The Miz and Shane McMahon versus
the greatest
Bar.
wrestler in the world?
Yeah, the greatest wrestler in the world. Oh, so here's another thing that happened in Saudi Arabia.
But it's not canon. Or is it? They talk about it?
It's still entertaining.
Oh, look who's working the crowd.
This guy that's coming out now is Shane McMahon, son of Vince McMahon.
And he is
Oh, God.
the greatest wrestler in the world.
They had a tournament in Saudi Arabia to coin the best in the world. It was an 8-man tournament. Miz made it to the finals, got hurt.
goddamn.
Shane McMahon entered himself in the finals and won. So he is now considered the best wrestler in the world.
And the greatest heel move ever done by a face.
Yeah.
How is he still a face? Like, there was a time to turn him, and that was it.
Well,
Like,
apparently that was the plan, and then they backed out of that plan.
why?
Oh, yeah, like,
I would have loved to see him be like, I'm the greatest wrestler. I proved it. It's been done.
The Miz's shirt is too long. It doesn't look like he's wearing underwear most of the time. Like, I'd like to imagine, and by like to, I mean I'm forced to imagine, that man is full-on freeballing it in a crowded baseball stadium.
Do you guys remember when Miz got beat up? I think it was Randy Orton calling his dad.
No.
And his, like, it might not have been Randy Orton. It was somebody who was beating up the Miz, like, really badly. And, like, they were selling, like, how his dad was, like, there. And he was like, oh, it's going to be devastating. And his dad, like, had a face of, I don't give a fuck. Like, it was amazing. He no-sold the shit out of it. It was great. I can't wait for Cesaro to go to AEW. It'll be so nice. Let this man wrestle.
I'm like torn on who's gonna go because everybody's like this person should go because they're not being used, and I'm like,
Nobody's being used.
well, yeah, one, nobody's being used, but two, like maybe they're happy in their position. Like maybe Cesaro is like, I'm getting.
Did
kinda
they just
old.
do the fucking fusion dance?
Yeah.
Did they steal that from the New Day? They need to get their own fucking gimmick.
I like how New Day just became faces because they were too good at being heels.
That's the correct way to do it.
Oh, is this the cake to? No, that's just the table.
The Rob Van Dam spot.
Man.
He did, and then they stole the Shield's finisher.
I love that Shane McMahon is already has gray hair and doesn't even look like he's got a wrestler's physique. He just looks like some dude who showed up.
Yeah, he always looks just like a fan who just like.
And then he'll take these huge spots. I'm like, he might be dead.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That's the thing, like how he took that fucking road kick.
Yeah.
Like he was like, no, don't just hit me as hard as you can in the face. I want you to kick me in the
pull
face.
it.
Yeah.
So I want you to kick me as hard as you can. Can you do that for me?
It sounds like that's really his talent is selling.
His talent is just getting the shit is being willing to get beaten up. Like,
Yeah, not in having to sell and then selling well.
yeah, just
It's knowing that he can't, so he's just like, no, just fuck me up,
so
fam.
just ruin me. Yeah. Well, he had a match with Kurt Angle, and I think it was King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Oh, is he still alive?
Kurt Angle, oh, yeah, he might be here tonight. I don't know. He's not
He was the GM of Raw, and then he wasn't, and then he came back. And he wrestled for a little while, but
Yeah, I could see him being an entrant probably.
yeah, just one of those off.
Yeah, off things. Yeah. But anyway, he had a match against him at King of the Ring where he was supposed to throw him through easy, I think it was plexiglass, but he kept throwing him through the wrong glass.
Oh,
yeah,
They
and-
installed the wrong.
Yeah, they installed the wrong
Yeah,
glass.
it was
that's
the
right,
right spot, but they put in the wrong glass. Yeah.
And Shane just kept being like, no, just keep fucking throwing me until it breaks. Like, he legitimately
So
almost died.
He took one, didn't go through, did it again, he went through, and then they were supposed to do it the other way, and the same thing happened. He didn't go through again, and then they put him through again. So he took 4 suplexes
Yeah.
through or onto glass.
That's fucking great.
What was his big spot like a year ago? I want to say it was like a cage match or something like that.
Yeah, then he fall off the top of the cage. Or
yeah, it was
off the top of the cage.
Yeah, like
he went for the elbow.
That's what it was.
He went for the elbow and someone moved him.
That was Hell in a Cell 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
2017?
It's
Yeah,
2019 though.
because he was supposed to hit Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn saved him, and that was the heel turn for Sami Zayn. He also did WrestleMania against Undertaker.
Yeah.
He loves jumping off cells.
He really does.
He really just likes jumping off of things. That's his other really big talent. The fact that he can do coast to coast is like amazing.
It
I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's astounding.
What's also astounding is that he's only like 3 years younger than the Undertaker, and
Yeah.
the Undertaker looks like he's 80.
Well, Shane
probably
didn't wrestle
is.
for.
Well, that's the thing.
Shane
Yeah.
took a 10-year break.
Yeah.
Taker was still rolling, sadly, even though he probably should take a break. Oh, I hope he doesn't.
But
go back tonight.
the Undertaker can't die, so
Well, he needs to.
Yeah, he
Well,
needs,
take a long vacation.
needs to at least retire.
Yeah. Don't kill him just.
Apparently, there's no plans as of right now
To what?
Really?
for WrestleMania for Undertaker.
God.
I hope it stays that way though.
Yeah, he doesn't need plans.
no, he should just roll in as one of like the middle 10 and just immediately get pinned. Like jump into the ring and just like tries to punch somebody, gets rolled into an armbar and immediately taps.
He should win the Haystacks Calhoun Memorial Battle Royale. That's all I want. I want a Haystacks Calhoun Battle Royale.
One chain.
Yeah, there's no way in hell he was gonna make that jump.
Oh, he's done it before.
Yeah. It's gonna happen at some point during the match. Whether he hits it or not is a question.
Yeah.
The Swiss Cyborg?
Yeah.
The fuck did I just hear?
Oh, wait until you see his move where he just spins people around.
Yeah, Cesaro is like a fucking horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's unbelievably strong. Is he bleeding?
Probably.
Yeah, he's just like really, really good. And the WWE never really used him properly, unfortunately.
Apparently, it was his promo skills they weren't keen on because of his accent,
Yeah.
which is a stupid reason.
Yeah, it's a really dumb reason.
I've definitely heard dumber accents than probably whatever the hell he's got going on. Unless he sounds like fucking Swedish Chef or some shit.
Yeah, he does have a pretty heavy accent, but they've done like. He
Well,
wasn't terrible.
what's his name? What's his name?
Who? Cesaro?
It was
Yeah,
Antonio
Cesaro.
Cesaro.
I am Cesaro. I am going to destroy the Shane McMahon. Burk, burk.
Kind of crazy to think
It's
how
not
much.
really a knee to the spine as much as it is a pelvic thrust to the shoulder blade.
That sounds the worst.
Yeah, I feel like that's worse. Like, he looks exactly as uncomfortable as I would be in that situation. Oh no, he made the wrong turn! He's faced ahead!
Ooh, so sexual.
They should have never named this move.
What did they call it?
Drums of Balrog or something like that.
That is dumb.
It's a really shitty name.
They try to force everything.
Yeah, and that's what Michael Cole does, is he forces everything.
The bars.
Oh, you heard his shirt.
The bar. Sweaty McBollocks, as Ross calls them.
He has a massive mark on his face from my guy.
See, now it's the Swiss Superman. We got Swiss Cyborg, Swiss Superman.
Could you imagine if Superman was a cyborg? Oh my god.
You know they fucking did that?
Well, I'm intrigued.
They made a
can't just
movie
say
about
that.
that character.
Cyborg.
Steel. Shaquille O'Neal played Cyborg Superman
Oh, you're talking
as the
about that.
DC hero Steel.
Good lord. That movie
After
was-
the death
remember
of Superman, they tried 4 different characters as Superman. There was Superboy, Steel, and 2 other guys who nobody fucking cares about. Now, we all know that the best Superman is, in fact, Shaquille O'Neal in real life. But Shaquille O'Neal in a rubber suit pretending to be a cyborg is not a Superman.
What's worse, Steel or Kazam?
Kazam. Oh, man.
Man, that's really tough.
I don't know, because I mean, Kazam, he does rap. That makes it pretty bad.
Or good, depending on. Ooh, that's. I don't think he raps in Steel. I only saw the last 30 seconds of Steel, and I was like, I need to turn this off before I get cancer. But yeah, no.
I'm gonna go Shazam.
But
they're both so bad.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
I always think about Crystal Lee's bit about Kazam.
No, it's Shazam. Shaquille is in Shazam.
Shazam.
Kazam is a movie that never actually got made, fictionally featuring Sinbad.
Ah. Right. Shazam.
Oh.
And,
That's okay.
yeah, Crystal Lee's bit where he's watching it. And he cried because the kid's like, I just wanted to let you know you were my friend. And then Crystal Lee's like, I cried like a Japanese anime. It's like, and he's like, he said he was worried about having a kid because the kid will walk him on watching him cry to Shaquille O'Neal. He's like, go to bed. He's like, but Dad, it's 3 p.m.
Did he just Undertaker you him?
Flip over DDT.
I hope Shane wins this clean.
So who's Mohawk guy?
Sheamus.
Sheamus. Okay.
AKA a bottle of mayonnaise with a ketchup haircut according to Triple H.
A bottle of mayonnaise with a ketchup haircut.
Yeah.
That's a thing that was just said to me.
That's what Triple H called him years back when Sheamus was
Coast to coast.
Oh my god.
I've never.
One day he's going to try this and not make it.
And he's going to seriously hurt himself.
Yeah.
This is such an impressive show.
That was cool.
Here comes the spin.
Yeah.
I like when Tyler Bate does that with a person on the shoulders, though.
Yeah.
Tyler Bate's also another person who should not be as strong as he is.
Yeah.
That dude is so small.
This
My
is
favorite
pretty
was when-
impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
When Dean Ambrose took this,
I want
it was
to keep.
great
I want him to
because he
keep
kept
doing
it
this
credit.
until Shane vomits,
There's
and I want that to be
video of
why
him
he
doing
loses.
it.
Is that he gets puke in his eyes.
There's a video of him doing it in the Indies where he does it legitimately 100 times. It's fucking insane.
How do you not get dizzy from that? Like,
I don't know.
He probably got dizzy, but he's practiced it
just
so much that he
no-sold
can
the
just
fucking-
do the moves that he needs to do, despite the fact that he's just that
Shane
off.
just no-sold the swing.
Yeah. Do a triangle. Oh, there he goes. There he goes selling it.
remember when the triangle choke was bad because
Top of his
Undertaker
head
kept
stuff
people
bleeding.
Yeah, because he did the Hell's Gate version.
Hell's Gate and everyone was just like bleeding out of
Yeah.
their mouths. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. Rey Mysterio, like 10 other people. They're like, yeah, this is bad.
Back in 08.
Yeah. You guys remember the Kali
Oh,
face crush?
Oh, and he just
he hasn't let go of the. He didn't let go of the
hands were
triangle.
so big.
Yeah, and
He
then like
smashed Mysterio. Poor Mysterio. He's got his ass kicked over the years. Oh god, what a bad champion he was.
Who,
Right.
Rey Mysterio?
No, the Great Khali.
yeah, oh yeah, Great Kali.
He was just 7'2" and had no mechanics whatsoever.
He was just
Yeah.
big as shit.
He would like karate chop somebody's head, they go flying.
That was his move. Karate chop or like,
Head squish. Oh, and a big boot to the face.
yeah.
And he would always find himself caught in the rope because he's clumsy as shit.
Yeah. There's a great video online where he beat Shawn Michaels, and he turns around to be like, "Oh," like his thing, and he's not facing camera side. So Shawn Michaels is like lying on his back, he's like, "Holler away."
Wait, that's so funny. And he was in, I want to say, The Longest Yard. It was some movie.
Yeah, he was in Longest Yard.
Yeah.
He's apparently in a lot of like Indian commercials.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, he's in Longest Yard. they had to use subtitles for him because the director was like, I was afraid no one was going to understand.
Yeah. Stone Cold. I feel like it was another wrestler.
Goldberg was in it.
That's it. Goldberg.
And it wasn't
With his big dick. Huh?
What?
I think Kevin Nash was too, actually.
What
Wow.
just happened?
I just saw a pudgy middle-aged man land a fucking backflip. This is the strangest fucking thing I think I've ever seen.
Wait, what was that move?
He did a shooting star.
That was
And
a full.
one-
That was a full moonsault. That was ridiculous.
Alright, let's see. What do you have to say, Reddit? Because that was insane. That was absolutely insane.
That was the dumbest fucking thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Never underestimate Shane O'Mac, baby.
He legit pulled out
Whose
a
head
shooting
is that?
star.
Whose head is that?
Well, I guess The Miz is not going to win the Rumble. That was a legit fear I had.
The Miz just sounds like a fucking jobber's ass. Like, it just sounds like a jobber name.
That's so impressive.
The fact that he pulled that off, yeah.
He's too old for that. But go ahead, Shane.
Like, he's probably in this for his short term. Just like, be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, just have some fun with it, surprise some people, and make us all some money.
Yeah, that's literally all he does. It's wild.
I'm not even mad that they won.
The Swiss cyborg needs to check out the NHL and go see the Swedish unicorn.
Alright, so Miz is going.
Ross's tweet.
Shane McMahon's winning the Rumble. What tweet? Is there a tweet? Who twote?
Who twelve?
Twatted.
This guy's a wrestling YouTuber, and he hates Shane McMahon with a passion. That's like his whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also dislike Shane, but yeah, it's the tag team title.
He
Nobody
performs.
cares. Yeah, I just don't like having really old dudes staying around too long.
Well, he didn't stay around too long. Didn't he disappear for
Yeah.
10 years and then decide to come back?
Yeah.
Lucha Underground did something dumber. They brought back Dr. Wagner. Like, same dude. He's like 60.
And Vampiro apparently.
Well, Vampiro's their ringside announcer. And he also just stood around while Pentagon broke light bulbs on him. And then he did the whole face cutting thing and his blood was everywhere and all that. And then got put through a bunch of light bulbs and also a table and got back up and it's the ultimate testament to toughness is getting back up after going through that table.
We don't have an IC championship match, do we?
Nah.
There's not one booked.
I think it's just Raw Women's Champ and Universal Champ and WWE Champ.
I have a feeling.
I think Rumble would be next, honestly.
Honestly, I think Ronda is gonna main event.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you can hate Shane McMahon. I'm gonna hate Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Like, she irritates the shit out of me.
I'm very torn on her and how they push her. Because I just don't like when they bring in UFC people and they make them unstoppable because they were in the UFC.
So Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, exactly. I hate Brock Lesnar too.
But at least he was in WWE at some point in
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it's a little bit better, but not by much.
Yeah, because it makes you feel like okay, so all these guys must suck compared to all the UFC people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Ronda was undefeated in UFC. I mean, she was really good, but
Thing is, there are a lot of people who are saying, like, oh yeah, UFC definitely catered because she was popular.
yeah,
They picked her fights
Yeah.
so that she would win. And then she went up against Holly Holm and got annihilated.
yeah,
Because they were saying, like, Holly Holm has the skill set that would put Rousey on the ropes because they overestimated Rousey's skills. Big time. Like, that, like, why?
Like, Rousey was good, but it was at a time where she was like one of like 5 women, and it just evolved and past her mind, she was just getting fucked up. She was just getting outclassed at every
Exactly.
single turn.
And she was more focused, and I think rightly, on getting her money. So she was
Oh,
in movies
sure.
all over the place, and doing that and making her money, she wasn't focused on fighting. And she got a little arrogant. She won a couple more fights, and then Holly Holm roundly and solidly annihilated her.
And then she left for a while, came back, and got annihilated again.
Yeah.
I watched the Holly Holm fight. I forget where I was.
So did Ronda Rousey.
No, I'm wrong. So I guess this match is happening now then. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, so you back in the UFC? Got it.
Oh,
Daniel Bryan?
Right?
I was going to say, are you talking about Holly Holm?
Watching the old NXT episodes, and when Sasha debuted, I was like, oh, this is a terrible look on her.
Yeah, she's
and
got...
then the boss thing, really. She had those like blonde streaks, and was just like, hey guys, like, and then she found her character. I was like, oh, poof.
It's like Alexa Bliss when she first started.
Oh, yeah.
Pixie.
And then she decided to fuck Buddy Murphy.
Right? Well, I guess Ronda Rousey's not the main event.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Sucks they got rid of Pyro, because Pyro off the dugouts would have been awesome.
Yeah. I don't know why they got rid of Pyro.
I don't either. Saudi Arabia gave him $11 billion.
Exactly. $11 billion. So much money.
I actually have no idea what the contract. I think
It
it's
was-
like,
You're not far off.
I know, I'm pretty sure it's like $100 million or something. Like something absurd.
It was a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, they would have been stupid not to do it.
Like,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. Shawn Michaels got paid $3 million and Taker got paid $2 million for that match. $5 million for two people in one match. Yeah.
That's wild.
Like, they brought Shawn Michaels out of retirement money. Like,
Which is why it's non-canon.
right, yeah. Shawn Michaels.
I love the Funaki. I hope Funaki is still the Japanese.
Yeah, I think it is. SmackDown number one. Oh, there we go!
Like, this is kind of cool that they have all those guys in those different languages. Like, as a hockey fan, like, the Florida Panthers, like 3 years ago, they were like, hey, what if we broadcast games in Spanish? And then they did 4 test broadcasts and got like an actual Spanish-speaking announcer to do it, and it was fucking incredible. Because they did soccer-style goal calls for hockey.
Oh my gosh.
Jonathan Huberdeau! Goal! He rolled every R he could fucking find. It was fantastic. Jonathan Huberdeau! Goal! Like, that was incredible. And then Montreal was like, hey, Hindi. And there was something funny in one of the Hindi broadcasts, but it was pretty wild. Like, but you guys get fucking 18 different languages, like, great. But I guess like wrestling just has the insane blasting rise to international success.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, hockey's just like, yeah, we've been here, like Canada, like yeah, Canada,
eh?
Canada.
Well,
eh?
apparently with Jinder Mahal, he was WWE champion 2 years ago.
We hinder gender.
Yeah, I mean, but
I don't know about that.
his character is Indian, but he's actually Canadian. So they were like, well, we want to raise our market in India. Let's make our Indian guy, champion.
Which is the same reason they gave it to Kali back in the day.
And then their network subscribers in India went down while he was champion. But somehow he still lasted like 5 months.
Which, like, I think I'm kind of torn on Jinder Mahal. I didn't think he was horrible. I didn't think he was ready to be a champ, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, you did it, so he shouldn't be losing in, like, random matches to Lucha House Party.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors saying, what's his name? Ricochet, Aleister Black, and Velveteen Dream are all going to be in the Rumble.
Oh, Aleister Black's going.
Oh,
Dude, you
why
know,
don't you just watch NXT?
dude, have you
Black
seen
in the
some?
Underground?
No, but Ricochet and Aleister Black used to like tour and do like little events,
Oh, really?
and so like they have insane ring chemistry.
Yeah. Ricochet's really, really good. Like,
Yeah, he's awesome. But, like, I caught a couple of YouTube videos of Ricochet versus Aleister Black and, like, charity fights and that sort of thing. And, like, Aleister Black has this whole Assassin's Creed thing going on. And Ricochet is like, I'm even more acrobatic than you, jackass. And, like...
The shit that he does in the ring is unbelievable.
Yeah, and he's, like, the main face of Lucha Underground. He's awesome in Lucha Underground.
So there was I think it was Chicago? Was it Takeover Chicago? And so there's this guy, Velveteen Dream, who always wears ring gear to get into his opponent's head. Mm-hmm. And he wrestled Ricochet on one of their pay-per-views over the summer, and Velveteen Dream wore Prince Puma short pants while Ellie faced Ricochet. He also came out as Hulk Hogan. And then he came out as Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Chavo Guerrero's in Lucha Underground.
Oh, Chavo.
Chavo fucking Guerrero. He is such a fucking idiot. I can't... There's no way around it.
Like kayfabe idiot, or just legitimately?
Like in kayfabe. Like he's just... Like... he's just... He gets fucking hammered all the time. Just like absolutely destroyed. Like...
Yeah, he was always at his best when he was a jobber.
Yeah, definitely he was a jobber, for sure. But he's like the arch jobber.
The leader of the job squad. He is Al Snow.
Like, literally for a while, he was like the boss of Team Jobbers. Like, Dario Cueto, the Vince McMahon.
The Lucha Vince McMahon.
Yeah. He had a couple of guys, they were a couple of street crooks that he was paying to fight for him. And then Chavo Guerrero just kind of became the de facto leader of that crew after a while. And they were called The Crew.
Just the crew.
The Crew.
Do you guys remember Wrestling Society X?
No.
It was on MTV for like, it had like I think 6 episodes. Because MTV like bought this like wrestling company, and they were like, we're going to compete with WWE, and it was MTV run, so it was horrible, and it literally lasted, I think it was 9 episodes. Evan Bourne, ironically, was on there.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and so was Colt Cabana was in it.
Wow.
Yeah, there were a couple like actual wrestlers who were really good, but they just like they gave it like a 11:30 time slot.
There you go.
Like, and it was 30 minutes long. They did a lot of really bad things. Yeah.
That's why I'm excited but worried about AEW. I feel like they might try to do too much. Yeah. Like Cody Rhodes obviously knows what he's doing if he can pull off All In. Yeah. And he left WWE.
Well, I'm torn on it because I think that it depends on who's running it. Because if it's Cody Rhodes making the decisions, I trust it. But if they're going to be like a lot of other wrestling promotions who the network tries to get involved, then they try to appease sponsors and everything like that, which actually happens.
I'm not sure if they have a TV deal yet.
No.
I'm not sure I think it's going to happen.
Is she though?
What, that pulling the bent arm? Definitely meant to pull the shoulder a little bit. That was definitely a UFC thing that she realized she shouldn't be doing.
So she had to change her armbar. She bends the arm in her armbar because she, I don't know if it was her decision or WWE's, but they're like, don't do an actual armbar because your natural instincts will kick in and you'll break someone's arm. So if they made it do it, she does it a different way than most people. You guys hear what Rousey said about...
Within millimeters of a nip slip there. The ref was like, no, get your arm up. That's probably a dumb thing to say. Like, under any circumstances, to someone who is a professional fighter. Like, surrender, give up. That's not going to make me want to punch you more.
Yeah, Rousey got on her YouTube page and, like, was talking about, like, starting a family. And apparently she said she owes it to the human race to produce more people because her genes are so good.
Oh, wow.
The guy on YouTube was just like... Weird flex, but okay.
An even more obscure Heel turn.
Thanks, Renee.
The one line she says in the entire match.
I always like that. It's definitely cheating when she does that flip thing, but
Is it?
yeah, you're not allowed to use the ropes for leverage.
But she just goes off it. It's not a 5 count.
Yeah, but like once you make contact with the ropes, it's supposed to be the end, you know?
You get a 5 count.
No, because like if you're going for a pin and you use the ropes for leverage, it's illegal. It's a
Yeah,
heel
but
move.
that's not a pin, though.
I don't know. Still using the ropes for leverage. I think we're in a moral gray area. Looks really cool though.
I'm watching all the Elimination Chambers just to kind of get in the mood, and it's so inconsistent with the rule if it's falls count anywhere or not. Like one year will be one, and the next year wouldn't be, and then so like Triple H avoided a tombstone because he put his foot on the rope, and I'm like, but you're in an Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
like,
why is that?
How is that? Why is that a rule? Like
a rope break in a no DQ match?
yeah, like,
Shouldn't matter.
that's like an one night stand back in 06 when
Yeah.
John Cena and RVD did it. And John Cena, like, he got him in the STF and like refused to break, and the ref physically broke it, and he's like, why?
It's not rules.
Oh, what could have been with RVD if he wasn't always high?
Oh man, if he could have just not smoked weed like 2 days of his life. Just 2.
He had such a short reign because he was arrested
Yeah.
for the marijuana. Sasha's really good at ragdolling.
Yeah, she's a really good song.
Ricochet is a chronic overseller. Just letting you know. He will flop around like a dying fish. Like, he will take an opening slap and he will just be like... like he just got shot.
The old Shawn Michaels.
Or The Rock, because he would oversell like a
Oh man, the oversell.
Oh my God,
him
the stutters.
selling the fucking stutters.
He would do like 3 backflips.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what is happening right now?
So
That's
much.
that's when I was like, oh, this might not be real. Not gonna have the weed type.
That counts, doesn't it?
No, it's outside the ring. Nothing counts outside the ring. It's not a false
But
count
if you
anywhere,
voluntarily give up,
man. Yeah, but it's not in the ring. It doesn't count. See, now I don't like that because Ronda's obviously still going to win this match.
Yeah.
So, like, now they're just making her tap twice, and that just makes her look kind of weak, in my opinion.
they had a really good sell job last night at TakeOver with Black and Ciampa,
Yeah.
or Tomato Champs, as Otis Tojovic referred to them. I really hope Otis is in the Rumble.
Yeah, I really like their debut.
Yeah. He did the Adam Cole thing on a house show once. It was the funniest thing. It's just short and fat Otis rocking like that leather vest, and Adam Cole does his thing, and you just see him in the background.
Otis is great.
There we go. She like sells
Frank Calder, Cole.
crossbody. Oh, there we go. There are 2 really good women's matches. Oh.
This would be a nice way for Ronda to lose if she did that. He's like staring at it.
Oh, he's giving her
Why
the
is
count.
that not a DQ?
Get the 5 count.
It's not a rope.
She's using it like one. But
Flex again.
Snap her arm
Rousey.
with her bad arm, right?
Yeah, they're selling them what?
I don't understand it. It's very telling. What is it? What is it, Michael Cole? Well, that's neat. A burrito. What?
And Sasha Banks is gagging Ronda Rousey. You're pretty sure Daniel Bryan did that to Justin Roberts and got fired.
Hit her.
Heels hard.
That's what I'm saying. Come on.
Turn.
Fuck this respect bullshit.
Man, Sasha is the most unclear character in the WWE.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah, like, it's so frustrating. It's like she refuses to be either one. She should have turned on Bailey months ago.
Yep.
That would have been the time to do it.
Yep.
But they were lesbians?
That was a weird story that they did for a while.
I just want to see her have a legit reign. She's a 4-time champion. It's held the belt for like 28
Oh, they're
days.
cutting back to her. Nope. Turns out they're just doing that for no particular reason.
You gotta show the emotion.
So Becky Lynch is probably.
The hubby.
Kick to the face.
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh,
Oh man.
They already shook hands once.
Other hand.
here it comes.
Do
Has
it.
to be, right?
Oh, come on.
Slap, 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 slap her.
I think it's gotta be.
Slap her.
Oh, come
Why
on.
else would they do it twice?
Also, why are you shaking your whip up?
4 horsewomen.
What?
What was before?
It's the 4 horsewomen of NXT versus the first horsewomen of MMA.
Oh.
It's Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte, and Becky.
Yeah.
They were the 4 horsewomen of NXT
Uh-huh.
because they started like the whole wrestling thing.
Yeah.
And that guy has a shark on his head. And it's Ronda, Shayna Baszler, Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke. Who are all from like UFC, and then now all in WWE now.
Oh.
Yeah, except Shayna, Marina, and Jessamine are all still in NXT.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're like, are they gonna call them up and we get 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen?
That would be cool. It would be nice if they did the 4 horsewomen against Ronda.
Yeah, it probably won't happen until at least Survivor Series, though. That's the thing.
Johnny Mundo?
AJ Styles.
I feel like there's scarier ways to sell the Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Than locking the doors. Whoa, spooky! They're locking the doors.
That door has 2 latches on it.
I'll never get out of here.
Like, I feel like it would be a lot better if they had a steel bar or something like that. Just jam it in there.
Click.
And then it's like on a hair, like the little keys on a hair tie around the ref's wrist or something.
See, I hate how they're doing the women's tag titles in the Elimination Chamber. Like, tag team Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, if they're all locked in there, how are they supposed to tag in, tag out?
I don't know.
Or is it just a 4-man fight?
I think it's just everybody for themselves. Ooh, that was crazy.
Hideo Itami's back? Oh, Kalisto already wrestled. We're not going to see Lucha House Rules.
Yo, why didn't he use Lucha House
Yeah,
Rules
if
in a
he
fatal
used those,
four-way?
it would have made so much more sense.
Very, very serious competitors.
Wait, you said there's a bunch of openings on the roster for the women's 30 match, right?
Yeah, they only
So
have
the-
25.
What is with Lana and taking off her shoes in matches? Is that her gimmick again? She used to do that all the time. Oh, no!
No.
Probably because if she took that fall in heels, she would have fucking died.
But no, she always used to just randomly decide to do that. Became
Well,
like her
heels do hurt, so I'm told.
storyline wise, though. Doesn't make any sense.
In kayfabe.
In kayfabe.
Do heels still hurt?
Knock America.
Why does he talk? Wait, God damn it. God damn it.
Is Cole the one in the purple?
No,
No.
he's the middle one.
He's supposed to be the straight guy.
He's really bad.
But the guy in the purple is supposed to be heel and then face. He's the woman. That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Is competing in lieu of John Cena.
Bring back JBL. I liked his competition.
It's John o'clock, motherfuckers.
Big match, John! JBL was?
Yeah.
Why did they bring back JR? I don't understand.
JR, by God, that man had a family.
Yes.
The best commentator ever.
Literally the best one.
So good.
Like sometimes I'll just miss him and I'll just watch him commentating Mankind's death. And it's
Oh,
like,
that's
he's broken in half. He's broken in
It's
half.
God is my witness!
He's broken in half.
I love the best call though. They're gonna say JR.
JR for the women's Royal Rumble.
Ooh, that's Phoenix. Is she still married to Edge?
Yeah,
Why is she a commentator?
because women.
And she was a very powerful woman.
That's literally it.
That's the real reasoning.
Alright, let's do this. So they're gonna... I assume the men's is gonna main event, right? Like...
they might do.
Unless Brock made an event.
I guess you Brock. They didn't do the numbers thing.
Hitting the ground.
No,
The
they
number
didn't.
thing?
Yeah.
Love the number thing.
the number thing.
This is the.
I think they did it on the pre-show.
Did they? Oh, I mean, I should have watched the pre-show. I love the number thing. They only do it like 6 times each pay-per-view.
I know they do it.
Yeah, they do
all
it
the
so
time.
much. It's great. 17.
So they're only eliminated by being physically flung over the rope and landing out of the ring.
With both feet.
Yeah.
So if they land on one foot and then hop back into the
Yes.
ring.
Yes.
Yep.
Or for Kofi Kingston, you can do a handstand
Really?
and
She's the
walk
first
your way
entry.
around
That's
the ring
fucking awesome.
and then get back on. Yes.
Interesting.
I really like Lacey Evans, so I'm kind
I
of
don't mind
confused
her.
why she's
I
the
felt like
first
she wasn't NXT that long.
I think she's a good heel. We need good heel characters.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just thought she needed more time to
That's what
work
we
a little
need,
bit.
yeah.
But
Like, that was great. She's good crowd work, yeah.
Ooh, MP. Interesting.
I didn't like her debut in the... I don't like people really debuting at the Rumble.
Because they're literally introducing them as superstars.
Yeah, and they're like... They're
And
gonna...
it's like, oh, I've never heard of these 5 people.
Yeah.
Literally a 6th of your roster is fucking made up.
I hate her finisher though. The woman's right.
Yeah, it's not
Oh my god.
It's just a punch to the face.
I mean, that's Roman Reigns Superman punch. He just jumps and punches you.
Yeah, but he jumps.
Oh, sorry.
It makes it
It
so
is
much
a
more
jump
powerful.
punch. Yeah.
And I mean, in big shows, it's because he's big.
I mean, his hand is ginormous.
There's some great songs on that punch.
Ah! If he doesn't do this first, it's not as powerful.
He has to load it
Yeah,
up.
that's right. Roman has to load it.
And Big Show had to shake it violently.
Yeah, bro. I was in another Simon Miller video. He was like, unless you do your taunt before you do the finisher, it's not gonna work.
Exactly. It doesn't. It's like Roman has to go ooh ah before
Yeah.
Poor Roman.
And Edge had to tell the people to come here.
Yeah.
He had to
Did
pull
the
his
whole
hair.
thing.
Yep, fix his hair 1,000 times. Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels had to stomp, so
Yeah.
so the opponent knew what was coming.
You had to tune up the band.
Yeah. And here's sweet chin music without the band being tuned.
That's true, you gotta tune it up. They didn't make their paychecks.
Somebody on Reddit. Liberty Bell entering number 1. I wonder when Zoya will enter.
How good is Glow?
That's a great
It's
show.
a great show.
Italian.
Okay, well, it's someone who can carry her if she
Yeah.
kind of fails. You know who's going to be calling the match?
The fuck is this? She must have a hell of a time getting through airports.
Who else is good? Nikki's debuting, right? Nikki Cross.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Play
of Nikki
with
Cross.
me.
I'm
As
not
long as they
a
bring her back.
minority,
What?
but Not a fan of Nikki Cross.
I liked her in Sanity.
It made more sense. Alone, it's just kind of like...
Yeah, but then Sanity got called up and then did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you guys remember the Big Show match where he won because of the super chair?
Yeah.
The chair's big and shit. It's gonna hurt 10 times more.
Was it? Was that against Cody?
No, I think it was Mark Henry.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. 'cause
that sounds
Cody,
about right.
Cody was the one where he accidentally fell.
He
through.
put himself through a table, yeah.
They need to bring back Jack Swagger and have him and Lacey be a power couple.
Yes.
Got the whole
As long as Zeb Coulter makes a comeback.
Of course.
You need Zeb.
The all-American American.
We, the people.
Literally, my gimmick is I'm a Trump supporter.
Remember when JBL was kicking Mexicans back over the border?
Wait, remember when what?
JBL literally kicked Mexicans back, and this was back in like 04 when he was champ. And he was like at the border with a megaphone and would like kick the people back into Mexico.
Wait, that's so funny.
JBL.
Yeah, that was when SmackDown was like a better show because apparently Vince never watched it. So they could just do what they wanted.
I hate the discus moves.
Yeah,
I just hate them.
They don't make any sense.
No. Cody or Corey. It's a Mr. Krabs meme.
Jesus Christ.
That was kind of creepy, am I right?
He does that every week on SmackDown. Like, He's like, shut up, Cole. Mandy Rose is here. Oh, Todd Phillips is calling this. Not Cole's not calling. No blondes in the titles. Let's start the Rumble with 3 blondes.
This is a great strategy by Mandy Rose to just not get power slam. What was her strategy? Oh, she's smart. She should not do that. She should not be beaten up. That's the best thing you can do.
Was that a badge slam?
I think so.
I think that's what that insanely high squeak was.
I think this looks so stupid.
It does.
Why
It
did
does.
Lacey angle on Mandy? It's a very good question. It doesn't look good at all.
No. You can't tap, you dumbass.
Really? They're having her tap in her fucking debut. So she's done. It's kind of weird because I don't think I can recognize most women's themes.
Yeah.
Liv
That's,
Morgan.
that took me a second. Jersey Girl.
Yeah. There's a good one. I think they've completely ruined the non-suicides, the female suicides. Are they cohesive? Because they've won like 3 matches.
Right? They're so
They're
bad.
terrible. They're not a force to be reckoned with at all.
Don't quite get the blue tongue, but
I don't either, but it's...
What
Well, Liv Morgan is done.
Immediately, fuck right off.
well, that sucks.
Yep, Riot Squad's got a real good chance of winning this. That
No, they
made-
said they've got a 66% chance of winning. Is the Riot Squad
math doesn't work.
20 people?
Some Scott Steiner math here. That was the weakest fucking sell to a corner I've ever seen.
Graves did the
Like,
math.
like fucking, excuse me, like, this sold to the corner, like,
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. I don't like these weird combo moves. I recognize this one.
Yeah. Still looking fantastic.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't age.
No, not at all. I don't think that's going to happen. They're actually letting Mickey wrestle? It's been a while.
It's kind of crazy that Mickey was like in the era where they were treated like shit,
Yeah.
but now she gets all the chances to be part of like the big thing.
Yeah. She was like one of the few bright spots in that era.
Yep.
It was her and Kelly Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly Kelly was really good, a really good wrestler.
Michelle McCool was amazing.
Michelle Cool was actually solid. She wasn't terrible. Who was the ex-porn star? Candice Michelle.
Candace, yeah.
Yes. Did you guys ever play the SmackDown vs. Raw game?
Which one? I played
The one that
6,
had
7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, the one that had the storyline where she had a magic wand. I don't remember anything else, but I just remember that she had the magic wand and it did stuff.
I think it was like 06. Yeah, she could like mind control people.
Yeah, because it was only if you only got that story if you lost your championship match. Then you got like Sheldon with this like weird Candice Michelle story.
That's so. And then at one point, like everybody was on the cover of Playboy.
Yeah.
Like Ashley.
Oh yeah, Ashley. That was a thing that happened.
What was her name? The punk rock chick.
Yeah, Ashley Massaro or
Yeah.
something.
Ashley was up. Thank you. There we go.
I know it's something similar to that. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was actually. What else did it? Maria did it one year.
I did a
And-
lot
yeah,
of jacking off the
And
Playboy.
Santino didn't want her to do it, and that was like a story. Like Santino just like, no, you're not doing it.
That was Santino.
He was funny for what he was. Like,
They didn't really know what to do with him because like when he debuted, it was very much you didn't expect him to be this comedy wrestler
yeah.
because he debuted winning the IC title from fucking Umaga. Like,
Because of Bobby Lashley.
yeah, because of Bobby Lashley. Yeah.
I was dumb and thought that like he was actually a random person. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is so cool. Back when I still believed this was.
That could be me one day.
Yeah.
Just go to a show.
Yeah, those were fun. I like that era from like 06 until like 09, and then just got really bad.
Then I got it.
For years.
Yeah, for a long time.
That's when I like stopped watching for a
Yeah.
while. Because SmackDown was basically like Raw 2.0.
Yeah. Then they did a lot of stuff. They like combined the shows.
And then it was like a sci-fi at a weird hour.
Yeah. Druid?
Billy Kay. The Iconics.
what the fuck? What is happening?
She has a partner, and they're like a tag team basically. So she's waiting for her partner so they can team up.
I guess.
Didn't The Miz do it one year?
Yeah, probably.
The Miz like came in and then he rolled underneath and just like hung out.
Yeah, was it 2017?
Something like that, yeah.
With Brock and Goldberg, like when they're rolling it.
Yeah,
And he came
yeah.
down, he's like, I'm gonna do that, and he just kept walking around the ring.
Can't get eliminated if you don't get in the ring.
It's true.
Facts.
All that speed.
Yeah, Beth was in the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, and she eliminated a couple people too.
She eliminated Great Khali.
Remember when they had who had the farting gimmick? Was it Beth Phoenix or Natalia?
Oh, there we
I think it was Natalia.
go. No, that was Natalia, yeah.
Natalia had the farting gimmick. Did I tell you what my friend said about Nikki Cross?
No.
He said, it reminds me of when Eugene hawked up. And like I can't take her seriously now.
Oh, just killed Billy Kay.
She seems like she would fit very well in the Wyatt family.
Yeah, she should have been Sister Abigail.
Oh my God, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been really
Wow. You need to start writing for them.
They don't know what to do. Like, it's not hard.
Wow, she is Sister Abigail.
Yeah, it would have been really good.
Oh, Eugene.
I fucking loved Eugene. Remember when he beat Kurt Angle for his Olympic gold medal?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He was like, I'm an Olympic gold medalist. It's like the greatest 3 weeks of TV.
There was a whole like storyline in one of this SmackDown vs. Raw games where him and Wade and Regal were like a team. You had to beat them,
Yeah.
and he was getting like tricked by I think like Tori Wilson or something like that.
Yeah.
And he fucked you over as a teammate. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was Eugene, my boy. It was a great tag team.
William
Wade Regal
Regal.
was his handler. in a gimmick that would have never gotten past today.
Oh God, no.
That could have looked better.
Quick little bull rush.
Billy and Peyton Royce are really funny together.
Yeah.
I think they're hilarious. 3, 2, 1.
See, I always feel like the people who try and team up and do that kind of shit, they don't last long.
No,
They as soon as their teammate or partner or whatever shows up, they immediately get wrecked.
speak of the devil.
So great.
They're from Sydney?
Ooh, they're probably tall as shit. What's up?
Get off my friend!
Well, don't just stand there. Fight.
She made me feel bad.
She hurt my feelings.
While I was hiding from the fight, she bull rushed me. Ooh, kicked her right in the almost boobs. That was a bad sell. I'm sorry. Can't forgive it.
I think it might have been Simon. Yeah, Simon Miller predicted it's going to be Ember's going to win this, and it'll be Ember versus Asuka.
I would actually really like Ember Moon to win this
That'd
because
be
it is a shame how poorly they've used her since debuting.
Yeah,
Because she's really talented.
yeah, she's great.
And she hasn't even cut a single promo yet, has she?
Alright, a few behind, like, backstage. I can talk. Oh, great, Tamina. What?
Ooh.
The Sultress of
Please never,
Savagery?
please never say that again. Oh, Renee, just be quiet. Like, I feel like Renee isn't that bad of a commentator, but literally all she does is sit there, wait for Vince to feed her a line, and then say it.
Yeah, she was good her like first couple weeks, and then they just made her a robot again.
There was a great thing online. It was like before she was a commentator, when she was like just a backstage person. It was like she did like a modeling photo, and it was like that. You know that position where it's like their feet are like up in the air behind them.
Yeah.
They were like massively dirty. like all the people were commentating about it. It's like, yeah, what the fuck?
Nicky. I thought Tamina was gonna go through. Oh,
There it is.
Oh. Came in, messed some people up, and then got thrown out.
But you got out though, because
She went into the middle rope.
Oh.
Oh, a
Has to be
super
over the
duper
rope.
kick.
yep, over the top rope. Both feet hit the floor.
And somehow, every year somebody goes to it and they just forget that they didn't go over.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I thought you were out.
Like that 1 year Stone Cold went out and just went right back in
Yeah.
and won it. Nikki's dead.
I hate Tamina.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I guess for Mickey James to win. Though she doesn't really do anything anymore, but
She's just the old vet.
yeah, that's all she is. She's the veteran. Been a lot of elimination.
Yeah, I think Liv's been the only elimination so far.
They're probably gonna do like one person's gonna come out and eliminate everybody.
Oh, there goes
Oh,
Mickey.
there she goes.
Except she hasn't been on NXT yet. I think she might have been in the Mae Young Classic.
Oh yeah, okay. Who's the last Chinese man to wrestle?
Was Jimmy Wang Yang Chinese?
Oh, I forgot about Jimmy Wang Yang.
You know he runs a party bus service now?
That does not
That's
surprise me at all.
Fucking Jimmy Wang Yang.
So Jimmy Wang Yang was an Asian redneck.
He was an Asian cowboy.
That's. Can I have this last slice?
Sure.
Very odd that no one's been eliminated yet.
Well, 2 people have.
Well, yeah, 2 people. But we're at what, number 12?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see this whole Riot Squad thing. Just say all 4 of them just get immediately thrown out. Like, not even hit
I
anybody.
have a feeling it's actually good how they're going to book it. Because Liv Morgan's honestly the only one who's like really pushed it all. Because the rest of them are really like.
They tried to make Ruby,
Yeah, Ruby's I guess is pushed a little.
but she hasn't really done anything now.
Holding on by your toes.
This is better than last year, because last year was like half the field was just legends, you know? No!
Nikki Cross didn't win. Wow.
If she was his Abigail, she would have won.
I hope that they like somehow bring back the Wyatt family and like make it not suck. I know it's over, but they were so fucking good in NXT,
So good.
and they were ruined. It's like them in the Ascension.
Well, here's odds-on favorite. This is Ric Flair's daughter.
Yes, she was.
She was out for a month due to a ruptured boob. I remember in 07 when Chris Benoit like ran in and they couldn't even get his name on the thing because he just ran straight in.
Thought we weren't allowed to say his name.
I
Well,
mean,
not supposed to, but
I mean, nobody ever won the 2004 Royal Rumble.
yeah. Remember when Vacant won the 2000?
Only 2 people won it from number 1. Shawn Michaels.
And no one.
Ooh. No, that has to be one of my favorite things. Is in one of their games, you can do a Royal Rumble with like downloadable custom characters, and so they did a 30 Chris Benoit Royal Rumble.
Oh, wow.
And like they had people actively moderating the like online character things, like banning anyone who would upload Chris Benoit. They couldn't keep up.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, Gary's back.
Now we talked about Jimmy Wang Yang being a Chinese cowboy. She is a Chinese pirate.
He's
Or
Japanese.
Japanese pirate, right?
Fucking racist. Coming in with that.
Oh my gosh.
With the fucking looking glass.
I'm not a fan of her. I guess I just don't get it.
Her elbow's awesome though.
Yeah. I mean, like, she's a decent wrestler.
No selling. Way to bury NXT, Charlotte.
Why is it just meaningful for Charlotte Flair? When that doesn't make any sense.
She's so small though. That's
Yeah.
and there goes Charlotte.
No problem.
Oh,
Maria?
yeah.
Okay, I remember you saying that like she was back, but I hadn't seen her, and here she is.
I thought they left.
She had a kid last year or 2 years ago when they came back, and then they were on 205 Live for a little while.
Yeah.
They being who?
Her husband.
Oh, Santino? Gosh, she was on Playboy, alright? Leave her alone.
Remember when she was like the dumb interviewer?
Yes! Like she was the dumb blonde, but she had red hair.
Yeah.
To show her less than a year old daughter?
Yep.
Fuck off. Okay, nobody cares about Gangnam Style. That shit died literally years ago.
Like the subplot of one blonde taking out another blonde. Like,
I don't want to be one.
they should do that spot that Macho Man did with somebody where they just took him. Or no, it was Macho Man. Mick Foley took out Randy Orton one year.
Oh yeah, just the clothesline over. Yeah, it was great. That's what I want them to do with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
She's gonna do the spot again.
The Kofi spot.
Yep.
Every year there's a Kofi spot.
Well, what if she messed up her hair saying she fell? That'd be funny.
Right.
Oh, she's gonna do that. She is gonna fall.
Yeah.
What if she was supposed to win?
What if a fan just boop?
There's no way that
That's not very cool.
Oh, she did it.
Oh, I hate to see it.
I like that. Naomi's gonna beat her ass in the parking lot. That's pretty fair.
Teeing off? Okay, Michael Cole. No.
Oh, Candice Ware.
Is that Ember Moon? She sells pretty well.
The one with the red hair, yeah.
Talk about passion.
Oh, not Candice. Give her some moments.
Oh, fuck off.
Come on.
Remember looking worse, put a lot of damage.
I'm glad we all collectively know that.
The only thing worse than the floor camera work is everything that comes out of that man's mouth.
I hate Alicia.
I hate her so much.
Oh, she is the fucking worst.
I hope she comes in and gets eliminated immediately.
Yeah, that's the best thing that could possibly happen.
Means the world to be able to participate. He's too fucking busy dancing in the fucking aisleway to actually fucking bother to fight. How many of these wrestlers actually started fucking running halfway down? She's playing with her fucking hat.
She's pulling in Apollo Creed. Why is she silent? She can't talk. And can't hear. Never trust a fox. They're sly and cunning.
This is odd.
What is happening?
What is going on?
I think they're setting up a tag team.
Oh no! Not that! Didn't even break.
It's, the thing is made out of fucking steel.
This is looking like the Divas division, not the Women's division. What the fuck is this nonsense? Are you serious?
What the fuck?
She's throwing a tantrum in the ring right now.
I'm actually upset. I like that the announcers were like, I don't know why she's upset. That hat probably did more damage to her foot.
Also, can we just talk about how Maria tried to eliminate herself?
Yep. She was scared. And now she's launched.
Because she did the thing. That was weird.
Oh, Casey. She's dating Ricochet.
Oh, yeah?
It's gonna be one athletic baby.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, I think I remember her. Or I remember, like, reading about her when she was first signed.
She's a Towson alum.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like 4'9" or 4'10".
Bring back AJ Lee.
Yeah, right?
In a tough spot.
Surprise.
And CM Punk.
I mean, obviously, but that's never ever going to happen.
I know.
More of a chance for his wife, though.
Yeah.
Dedicated herself.
Fuck, that was crazy.
Get over,
Fox.
Alicia.
Oh, you daft cunt.
Wow.
And eliminated. Oh.
If Alicia Fox eliminates her, I'm gonna be mad.
And she's not that. Oh, there she goes. I was like, why is she not in yet? Like,
Okay.
married to Aleister Black.
No, I don't watch SmackDown. Does she normally come out dressed as both Jason and Freddy?
That was Vega from Street Fighter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. That makes
Christ,
That makes
man.
a lot more
Yeah.
sense.
Wait, did nobody get that? Yeah,
I did not know. I did not. Once you said it, yeah.
I had it.
Hey. I guess that's why it's whatever Vega, because she's like that video game character. Oh well.
Maybe.
But does she normally do that?
Or maybe she did the
That, I
video
don't
game
know.
character because that's her last name.
I haven't seen the weekly shows in forever.
I don't watch SmackDown like at all, so. And I heard it's better. But they're not doing anything with CN, are they?
Him and Rey Mysterio have this mini feud going on.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. They had a 2 out of 3 falls match last
Really?
week. Yeah, they've been putting in some solid matches.
Stop saying that. Like, Jesus,
Renee Young is
it's been
basically
like
a
40
video game
minutes.
commentator.
She's said it 16 fucking times. Like, you'd have an easier time picking out the wrestlers that she hasn't said that in relation to. Like, this is gonna be the match of her dreams. Because she can make it to WrestleMania. A trip to WrestleMania's on the line, guys. Oh shit, who's got a chance to go to WrestleMania now? Oh look, it's the Riot Squad. Like the 9th one. Oh shit, now there's other ones.
Did we get a haircut?
Oh, it's the other ones.
Now, if they come out and eliminate people like together, that would be very interesting. But they're probably not going to do that. Hey, did the first entrant get eliminated yet?
Yeah,
She did.
yeah. She went out like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
she did last like half an hour though, which is
That's good,
surprising.
yeah. There haven't been very many spots in this yet.
No, no.
There's Naomi's somewhat spot.
Yeah. See, they're not eliminating anybody. They can come in. They're literally just like beating people up.
Selena's gonna go in and come out like Santino did that one year.
Rough shot. They beat up Alicia Fox.
Get her hat.
I would have much rather have her be eliminated by the Towson girl.
I think she's still in, right?
Yeah, she is. See, if she went over the top ropes, this would have been a cool spot. She would have been eliminated. But, they're not doing anything of value. That's the thing.
Yeah,
They're just like
beating people up.
they're
on
just
the
Like
outside.
beat them up, throwing them back in, and then
Don't
just
look
tossing
at
them over.
Candace this way.
they're just they're just like an inconvenience. What's she doing?
She's hiding.
She's Hornswoggle 2.0.
Oh, gotta love Dana Brooke. Is she a heel or is she a face?
What is she today? Looks like she's coming to the
It'll
ring.
change within the match.
There's Catanzaro, I think.
Remember when Dana was part of Titus Worldwide?
I do remember that. And she was like, she just like came to the thing with a clipboard.
Yeah, she was like their statistician.
Yeah, that was weird.
Concert.
Doing
minor.
great.
Just setting up shop.
Oh god, who's that guy?
Oh, yeah. Kind of hate how they're just not running to the ring. It's like a little thing.
She is, at least.
She like stopped and did her like thing though. Here we go.
She just eliminated herself.
She never got in.
She's because she did the little whirly thing. She was in the ring for a second. She's eliminated. According to the rules of the Royal
I guess
Rumble,
yeah, the whirly thing.
the whirly thing should count. Bullshit.
Oh, Selena's gonna pull him off.
Biding your time.
Why is it? Just let her like.
It's weird that they're like showing it.
Yeah. If we didn't know and we like forgot she was
It's
there.
kind of to make us, like, remind us constantly, but also, like, alright, fine, and then we're not gonna root for her when she comes back in. That's what
But,
I
like,
think.
they've done the spot where someone goes underneath frequently in the Rumble, but they normally just like hide her.
Oh, Rhea Ripley's in.
Oh shit.
So who's number 30 again?
Carmella.
She was kind of badass.
She is the one match I've seen her in.
Oh, she's tall too. Would I have my kids or no?
It's an interesting elimination. No, she hasn't been. Her feet haven't touched yet. That's so stupid.
Fucking.
What in the world? We have 2 Kofi spots this year.
Oh, she's gonna climb up the ring. That's how she no manders the.
Really?
Yeah, she'll like climb up the ring post and get in.
That was cool.
And catch. Yep.
And Ripley's just like, nah. And eliminated.
That would have been great if she still kept her feet up.
I'm just gonna chill here for a little while.
Give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
It's gonna take so long to edit.
Keep your hair up and square up.
Sonya's actually grown on me a little bit.
Sonya, yeah.
Apparently she's dating Seth Rollins' ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. Like she's publicly out. Like that's not the big thing, but it's like Seth Rollins' ex.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing.
I guess Seth Turner. Where's his body?
Pretty sure she like leaked his dick pics.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, that ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I remember that happening.
What in the ass?
Wait, that's Hornswoggle?
Yeah.
Wait,
That's,
is she afraid of midgets?
that's Vince McMahon's quote-unquote illegitimate child.
Yeah.
That was the whole storyline.
Yeah. I hate that that's canon. So
That was
that was
awkward
built
fall.
for no reason.
He was whose general manager?
Ross.
Okay.
So there's a time period where Raw had an anonymous general manager because their GMs kept being attacked and injured by this group. So they made an anonymous one, and it went on for like almost a year, and it ended up just being Hornswoggle from Under the Ring. He was GM.
And there was
But the thing was, they didn't announce that until like 2 years after that storyline just was stopped being talked about.
yeah, like they just had a laptop right next
Yeah.
to the announcing table, and it would like flash lights and like blink, and then the anonymous manager was making an announcement.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was before or after that, there was a storyline where like Vince had like an illegitimate bastard child, and
Yeah.
it ended up being Hornswoggle.
Oh, that storyline.
It's like,
Glad Alexa's back though.
Yeah.
Charlotte taking control of Alexa.
She's been concussed.
Yeah.
whatever. I'll still have her babies. That's fine.
Alexa Bliss is literally the best. She's honestly like, to me, the best thing that's happened to the company since Punk. Like, she's so good. And it's really a shame they don't make her just the complete face of the company as she should be. Because she's unbelievably talented. I mean, she just, her promo, I mean, like, it sucks that a Moment of Bliss has been just dramatically underutilized.
Yeah.
Like that, it's been probably the worst part of the show, but it's not her fault.
And Otis.
Ripley.
We still have
This is Bailey?
2 more matches and then the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's gonna be a late night.
What are the other 2 matches?
The Universal and
Yeah.
the WWE Championship.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I called it Bailey. Damn, I'm smart.
Lucky number 27.
Bailey to belly hug.
One of the worst finishers ever.
I hate it so goddamn much.
So bad.
Bailey to belly.
Like, which is a shame. She's good.
I love it.
Handing out haymakers.
Remember what I said about everything that comes out of his mouth?
Gotta get her over that top rope.
And not just one to the top. Rope.
There.
Well, the Riot Squad had a great showing.
Who'd she just eliminate?
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, okay.
There's this whole thing. Rhea Ripley, they have a UK division now.
Uh-huh.
And she was the UK Women's Champ in NXT, so they're developmental. But they tape their episodes. They tape like 4 or 5 at a time. So she won them on a taped episode, but they delayed the release of the episodes. So the storyline she was supposed to be a part of didn't happen because she wasn't champion yet. So that was a whole mess. It's gonna take so long for her to get down.
I think 29 is going to come out before she reaches the ring.
Are they gonna keep her music going?
That would have been hysterical. Just that weird, like, jazzy, upbeat nonsense while these women are just wailing on each other.
So 29 is gonna be Becky Lynch.
I hope so.
Or she beats up Carmella for 30.
She like jumps Carmella on the ramp.
Yeah.
Trainer was like, "You can't even walk down half the ramp." Like,
I know it's longer than you expected, but
Lana is out. We need someone to replace her. Becky Lynch comes out. Long-term storytelling from the pre-show.
Everyone's still in there. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's been... Wasn't she like number 3 or 4?
Yeah, she was pretty early in there.
I don't think she's eliminated anybody yet.
And Natalia's still in there too. She was number 2.
Oh yeah.
This has to be Becky.
Oh,
Oh, boo! I forgot about her.
A lot of people did. That ring gear is so unflattering.
So
So
Becky replaces her.
exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Carmella comes out as 30, and then they announce, "Oh, hey, there's Finley,"
And she'll come in and eliminate Nia.
and eliminate literally everyone. So Nia,
Sucks.
the person who just came out, literally broke Becky Lynch's nose.
But she doesn't know how to sell a punch.
Yeah,
She's like, she should have pushed her in the face.
like straight up looked at her,
She's really
punched
bad.
her, broke her nose, and
And
concussed
I
her.
don't think that she's a bad wrestler because she's slightly hefty.
No,
I think that it's because she's a very bad wrestler.
And gets people hurt.
And yeah, exactly.
Like Seth Rollins for a while.
Yeah.
Hurt every goddamn body.
Yeah.
Ooh, like that.
Yeah, like that. Exactly like
Her
that.
body just folded like a
Yeah,
tear.
exactly like that. Nia.
Oh,
Which won't say it to her face though.
No, I probably won't.
I would.
I don't think I'll ever have the chance to meet her. She's so fucking slow and just.
Yeah, she's like
Everybody else has to slow down to deal with her.
Yeah,
And that ruins it.
she
But it
can't.
sucks because like there are like talented wrestlers who are that size who are females. Like Awesome Kong was fantastic.
She's like the big
Yeah.
compliment woman.
Yeah, she's like exactly.
I wonder who it is.
It's weird because I've always thought they said that the tag stuff was non-canon.
Yeah, I don't know. I think with the new season.
Yeah. Because they had the whole thing with Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman, and I actually really like that tag team.
That was
Yeah.
a great tag team, yeah.
Who thought that Carmella would be the one that would survive the
Yeah, Enzo, Big
yeah,
Cass.
Big Cass stuff?
How you doing?
Carmella Blue Pants?
No.
Finley makes that call.
Right of all people to make that call, it's Finley?
My name's Finley, and I love to fight. Dude, clearly she can't wrestle, so.
But isn't that Lana just runs in? It's all a ruse.
A Rusev. That was bad.
Let's see.
I loved it though.
Finley.
Why is Finley allowed to make that?
What? Yeah, since when does Finley have that power?
What? Totally didn't see that coming at all.
Gotta see what Reddit's saying about this.
She's not even Irish. Or is she Irish?
No, she's Irish.
I thought she was Scottish for some reason. I don't know why. It's still a stupid thing to say.
Finley making dreams come true. Do it for your country, Finley.
Which she should because it's been her year. Oh my, like that! She made her take a Samoan drop on her fucking side.
She's so bad at her job. Like,
Yeah, she's really bad. I'm not gonna lie, Alexa Bliss.
It's the first time you see a dick.
ugh. Saw a comment on Reddit. They were like, Alexa's at a great disadvantage because you only need 2 feet to hit, and she's 5 feet of fury. Oh, DDT on the apron? That's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a really good spot.
It's crazy what Alexa's been through, too.
Yeah. Wow, this is a good spot.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss is so good.
Carmella kind of looks like Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Okay, she ever does the moonwalk thing. I really don't.
It's her thing.
Hey, you do that to me if you want. Remember, Rikishi would just shake his big ass in his face and just suffocate him?
That was the whole.
That was a movie.
He had an actual finisher too, but no one remembers.
Nope, that was his finisher.
He did have a big fat ass.
He did.
What year was it? 2000 or 01 when they just did the dance in the middle, like Scotty to a hottie, and,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
Scott.
he's like going crazy, and then they just stop and do the dance.
No!
It'd be interesting if Becky did the Big Show spot that Benoit did, like the choke.
Yeah, that's what I kind of think is gonna happen. Something similar to that. Oh, she's got a big fist. Would have been cool if Sasha was in this. They could do like the 4 thing.
All of these women working to chop down the tree.
Maybe I'm so bad. All these women trying to chop down a tree.
Like, I want Becky. I think Charlotte, though.
Well, yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those two.
Yeah.
Unless they want to make me sad, just do Nia.
Dude, if they do Nia, they get booed out of the building.
Yeah, right. Dude, she gets good heat.
But not like the good heat.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
It's just you suck heat.
yeah.
Wow, that was interesting.
Oh.
Oh, that should have been elimination.
Yeah. And now she's not.
Oh, there she goes.
I would love to see Bailey win it.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, it'd be great to get
You
her back
forget
on
how
track.
good she is until
Yeah.
like you watch her wrestle. 'Cause she's like in the ring. There's no one like her.
No, yeah.
Like, I mean, her finisher sucks, but
It's a terrible finisher. It's one of the worst finishers of all time.
oh,
Like, yeah.
dude, it's because she likes to hug.
I really need to know what the hell that is. Oh, there she goes.
When she debuted, she was like a hugger. She'd be like she'd connect with like the little girls and the fans and like hug them instead of like high-fiving. And that's been her gimmick for the past like 5 years.
Ugh.
Y'all should gang up on the big bitch.
Oh, I hope Nia Jax doesn't win.
There's no way.
Charlotte, what are you doing? Stay out of it. Make her get out of it then. Like,
Stay out of it.
this is between me and her.
I feel like this is a poor time to... Come on. Don't make it Lynch versus Jax as the last two. Like, don't do that.
Where did Becky go?
I think she rolled out under...
Yeah, she rolled under.
Yeah, so she'll do the surprise elimination thing for Charlotte. The irresistible force. No, she would clearly be the immovable.
Probably did more damage to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Honestly.
More than any punch to the spine ever could.
Becky gonna pull her out.
Oh, look at the look in their eyes. Oh.
God, I hate all the commentary. All the commentary. Universally is awful.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, that might be shoot.
She still needs to get Becky in.
This will be a really nice pop if Becky wins. Nia with the last laugh.
WrestleMania's on the line.
Is it? Is it really?
WrestleMania's on the line,
my.
guys.
WrestleMania is on the line. That's right.
Wait, I thought it wasn't.
Oh no, it is.
Wait.
Thankfully.
Wait, that changes everything.
I'm suddenly interested. We have a female ref.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's in NXT a lot. Bite me, you bloody bastard. Oh,
Oh, she took it all right.
man.
Oh, is WrestleMania on the line?
No, WrestleMania's on the line. I forgot.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's okay. That's what they're doing. Get it. Get it. Come on, Becky. No.
I think Charlotte's gonna take it just because late entry Lynch, like,
Gonna run out there and just gonna duck.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. Really? That's not the fun. There we go.
Becky.
Yes.
There we go. The
Like
right
Iverson, last kicker.
Yeah. There we go. That was a long match.
That was really long.
Over an hour.
So, does that mean Lana's going to WrestleMania?
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to make it through the whole show.
Yeah.
At some point. I'll probably leave around 10ish, maybe 10:15. Depending on the next match. I'm guessing it's going to be the two titles, and then the main event will be the Rumble, which is good. Oh, it's about WrestleMania.
oh, was that on the line?
Yeah, apparently, yeah, it was on the line.
I guess I don't have an actual sign. It's just on the big, like.
Yeah, there's nowhere to hang the sign, I guess.
Now she's got to hobble off stage all by herself.
Well, she keeps selling.
It's a good worker. Yeah. Keep selling.
Cena.
I'm surprised this didn't go on last the way it was booked.
Yeah, honestly, probably should have.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine the men's being any better.
Point.
She knows what she's hyped for.
What is she hyped for?
You know, I think there
it's
may have been a ticket to the men's Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Is SummerSlam on the line?
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam? Yeah,
Taboo
that's
Tuesday.
right. Taboo Tuesday. With a trip to Taboo Tuesday on the line.
But like for real, they should bring that back.
Taboo Tuesday.
Well, Cyber Sunday.
Yeah, Cyber Sunday. Those are great.
Backlash. I actually enjoy Backlash.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
still got that. But like Cyber Sunday with Twitter would be like perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the only guys in WWE I know. And I fucking love them so goddamn
They're
much.
really good.
They embody raw joy.
They had Xavier Woods has a YouTube channel about gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a thing with Kenny Omega, like the Japanese guy, who's like apparently the best wrestler in the world.
It apparently is really good.
And they like started taking like friendly jabs at each other, and then they started to cut like really deep. And then they had to end it. They were like, we can't do this anymore. Like, this is getting too real. 70 days away.
What? Taboo Tuesday.
Would you rather see a street fight, no DQ match, or no
Or
holds
no
barred?
holds barred. Is that what I'm saying?
I kind of wanted to go to the Rumble because my aunt lives in Sedona.
Oh, yeah.
So I was,
I'd like to go to a Rumble one time.
yeah. I went to Night of Champions once.
Oh, yeah?
It was a weekend. It was like Randy Orton. This was back in 09.
Yeah.
And Orton was champ, and it was a triple threat with Triple H and Cena.
Yeah.
And Triple H had him in like the sharpshooter or Boston Crab, and Cena put on the crossface, and he tapped, but the ref was like, I don't know who did it. Yeah. And then he like RKO'd one of them. I was like, oh, great.
Nice. He's smiling.
What do you mean, you people?
I was about to say, me, Daniel.
I wonder if those were like local indie wrestlers or like
Yeah,
fans
they're
they just
fans.
paid. He was like,
Yeah.
here's $100. Daniel Bryan's gonna like throw a hot dog at your face.
I would
Like,
love that.
yeah, I'd be
like-
like, yes.
I'd like to do that for free.
Yeah, like, the new Daniel Bryan's a pretty good gimmick.
Yeah.
What's crazy is AJ Styles has been in a championship match at every Rumble he's been a part of.
Really?
Because 2016 the Rumble was
Yeah.
for the championship. And then 17, 18, 19.
Not Santa!
The knee. I kind of like how Vince McMahon is like part of the stories. Like,
Yeah.
in a very like neutral role.
Yeah,
not like
yeah. I like Yeah. He's calmed down in his old age.
Stop taking the steroid.
It was me, Austin!
That was me all along. One of the worst fucking reviews. Yeah, I beat up my daughter to fuck with you.
So apparently his music was supposed to be James Storm music, and James Storm like backed out of his deal and went
Yeah.
back to TNA.
Yeah, because James Storm was on NXT and they were about to debut him. And then he went back to TNA. I was wondering why. He backed out? That's weird.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with like either money or something, maybe with his family. Like, yeah, because TNA is.
Yeah. I always like James Storm. He was very underrated. Him and Bobby Roode were actually really fun
They
too.
needed to bring
Yeah,
because Bobby Roode is now
Yeah.
on the pre-show. Like
Yeah, they're really not using Bobby Roode correctly, unfortunately.
NXT, Bobby Roode was great, and then they brought him up. He's like, "Yeah, it's your face now." Nope. Like, don't do that.
Wait, where's Bray Wyatt?
Who knows?
He
He on.
wrestled on a house show and then disappeared again when they did Starrcade, which is just a house show.
Wow. Daniel Bryan's on his way. CM Punk commentary years. Time will never get back. The best CM Punk commentary is like, he was paired with it might have been Match Striker, I don't remember. No, it was some like random guy they just like threw in for superstars. And somebody did an arm drag, and they were like, the Lucha Libre style. And CM Punk was like, it was an arm drag. Americans do arm drags.
Oh, just come back.
I I think he's the one. People are like, never say never. I'm like,
Nah,
he's the one that won't come back.
Yes.
maybe AEW, but definitely not WWE.
So why won't CM Punk come back?
So there was like a massive legal battle. So like Punk left the company because he was really tired of everything. And he went on his friend Colt Cabana's podcast and said, and basically told his side of the story about everything that happened, and that there was a lawsuit. They tried to sue him for breach of contract, but they did it almost a year after he had already left, and they tried to go back breach of contract, which isn't a thing legally. So he lawyered up and he won, and then he went on the podcast. He told the whole story about it, and then WWE sued him again for defamation of character, and they fired CM Punk on his wedding day. They sent him papers in the mail. Yeah, overnight shipped to make sure it got on there on his wedding day. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a whole messy
a whole mess of just
situation.
of just egos clashing.
Yeah.
I think Punk was more in the right than WWE.
Oh,
was,
for sure.
But
I'm on Punk's side.
yeah.
Well, what did Punk do? He just quit.
He wanted to main event WrestleMania, and he did it.
And he was the biggest star at the time.
Yeah, he was a massive star, and they did they did The Rock versus Cena 2 times in a row.
And they advertised The Rock versus Cena as once in a lifetime.
Yeah, even though it was planned to
But
be.
The Rock signed a 3 WrestleMania deal, so they knew he was coming back when they advertised once in a lifetime.
And he really hated being paired with this guy Ryback because he was another terrible in-ring competitor, and he was in the ring with him every other week. It was something insane.
And he was just the way Ryback wrestled is he would just beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, like Nia Jax.
Yeah, to where he would physically harm them,
Ugh.
and he kept telling them hey, this guy's really hurting me. I'm already injured. I need to I need to be given time off because I'm hurt. And they kept saying no. And then he had this cyst that was on the back of his tights that was just kept growing and growing and growing. And he kept telling someone to laser it off. And the doctor just kept saying no. And he was I've seen you laser these things off 1,000 times. What is this? And then he went to a doctor about it, and they told him he had a full-blown staph infection.
Oh.
And then if he didn't get it taken off soon, he would die.
Yeah.
Oh, I know all that shit.
Yeah. Listen to the podcast if you ever get a chance to. It's wild, the shit that went down.
Well, now he's suing Colt Cabana.
Punk is?
Yeah.
Really?
After the whole thing with what just ended in court last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's suing Cabana for something now.
Who CM Punk is?
Yeah.
Or the CM? Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Because they were best friends.
Google this to figure out the...
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, this was a whole thing. First thing that pops up was the podcast.
Colt Cabana's suing CM.
Oh, Cabana suing Punk.
What? That's really weird.
I want to dispel the notion that Daniel Bryan doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Mike Chioda. Probably be a sweet job to be at. Ref.
Yeah.
See if AEW's hiring.
For refs?
Yeah. Or WWE. I'll go to NXT. Chill in Orlando. Go to Disney World every other day. Do you know the story of Daniel Bryan?
No.
He was concussed too many times, and WWE said, "You're never going to wrestle again because of your health."
Mm-hmm.
This was back in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
No, not 2011. 2015. But he like loves that, like he grew up wrestling and like never did anything else. So he was like, how can I still be a part of this? So they made him SmackDown GM for 2 years. And he was doing all this outside stuff, and he was being cleared by outside doctors, but WWE doctors wouldn't clear him. And he like fought and like apparently threatened to go to Japan or other organizations. And then right before WrestleMania last year, he got cleared. So like 2 years of not wrestling, and now he's champion.
And then even before that, he was like a huge underdog, and they tried to like bury him.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want to give him any kind of shot, but like the crowd reaction was so strong, like
They literally had to.
like the crowd, like for once, like made a decision, like that put Daniel Bryan over.
Like to the point where they literally like hijacked the show.
No, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, like they would literally just chant his name consistently throughout the entirety of the show.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's panned out pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now he's like an eco-terrorist.
Basically,
well, he's a vegan in real life, so I guess like they're finally putting that angle into it. Or vegetarian, one of those two.
No, he's vegan.
It is vegan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know vegans that don't throw shit at people.
Well, they're not Daniel Bryan. I like that neon green though. That's tight.
Does anyone remember C.J. Parker, the originator of the running gimmick? Yeah.
He's like the U.S. champ in Japan now.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's apparently doing like really well over there.
I was he's a good wrestler, just his gimmick sucks.
I think he was supposed to be like a face, and the audience took it as he was a heel. Oh, the old school days of NXT. Your mouth bleeding.
Is your nose bleeding?
Oh, he said no. Continues to punch it.
What is this seesaw bullshit?
It's crazy how good AJ Styles been at every promotion he's been on.
Yeah, he's
Like
honestly, Styles might be the best wrestler ever. Like,
he basically made Impact.
yeah,
A few other people.
He
but-
was the only. Well, I mean, like he was the best part of the show. Like,
Full speed ahead.
I don't know how he didn't go to WWE sooner. Like, I'm sure there's reasoning, but like, because he's not small, is he? Like, how big is he? I mean,
He's not smaller than most. I think he's
I guess he's
like Shawn
small.
Michaels size.
Yeah, yeah. So
Apparently they weren't gonna go with AJ Styles. That's his name.
yeah.
And then he was like, that's fine, but I have AJ tattooed on my ribs, so you're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah. AJ Kyle.
He's 5'11".
He's 5'11".
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a little shorter then. I guess that's the real reason why.
Vince McMahon likes big sweaty
Vince
men.
loves his bigs.
Vince McMahon loves big sweaty men.
When
Thus, the creation of probably my favorite fucking GIF ever. You know the one where it's just you manipulated him. Yeah, no matter what, you intersperse whatever he's looking at with. Just him freaking the fuck out like that is just quality.
one of the best like things I've ever seen when Samoa Joe was like debuting in NXT. Somebody just like took a picture of it, and they like it looked like it was like professionally done with the NXT logo. That his name was going to be Joey Samoa. Just ruined it. Joey Samoa.
Whenever he faced off against Roman Reigns, since his real name is Joe, it'd be like Samoa Joe versus the other Samoa Joe. That's a great move.
Yeah.
That is.
Did you ever see Seth Rollins do a moonsault off a fan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good video.
Moonsault off the fat guy.
Oh, that. And they say wrestling's fake. Off the fat guy.
Is that Seth Rollins and Evan Bourne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was when he was Tyler Black.
Hey, stay there.
I remember when Brock broke out of this at Survivor Series. He just banged his head like a basketball. This is a bad match to have as like
It's not
a break match.
It's not a bad match, but just like you're so tired from
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Like this is kind of a sleeper match all of a
And
sudden.
you're already 3 hours into the show.
Like this isn't like a high flying like crazy nonsense match.
It probably should have been. They shouldn't have had any of the other titles be defended tonight, to be honest, with 2 Royal Rumbles. They should have had that tag match. This should have been the spot of the tag match, because like it's so hard to follow. That's why the Rumble's normally like one of the last matches. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out after this match.
Apparently, Tajiri was the one who made the thigh slap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
I never knew that.
I don't know what's a jury.
Yeah. The green mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thigh slap is genius. What a perfect amount of deception.
Yeah.
Michael's perfected it though.
Oh, absolutely. I remember, I think it was at Royal Rumble 09. He hit John Cena with one, and it was perfect. Or maybe it was JBL. But I think it was JBL first. And then he did it to Cena, and it just wasn't nearly as good. Yeah. I don't know if it was Cena selling or Michaels didn't do something, but he hit JBL, and he just goes straight back, and Cena gets his hands up and kind of flails a little bit. I was like...
Yeah, Cena always put his... But I never hated that because, like, if you're about to be kicked in the face, you're going to react a little bit, you know? That's why, like, when people, like, shit on people for covering their face with a chair shot, like, what the fuck else would you do? Like, if any, like, it's just a natural reflex to, like, duck away a little bit. Like, to me, it was more realistic. The last TNA storyline that I remember when I stopped watching was that AJ Styles was in a relationship with Dixie Carter. And that's where I was like, this is too much for me.
Well, that's what everybody was saying, that EC3 kept his name because that was his kayfabe name in TNA. Like, what does it stand for in WWE?
Yeah, I know, but
I guess it's just E33. Like.
Ethan Carter III is still a good name, but that's right, he was he was so good at TNA. Oh, he was great. TNA was such a fucking booked mess. One of my favorite moments was Samoa Joe was once kidnapped by ninjas.
What?
And then it was just never addressed. He legit came back like 3 weeks later, like nothing happened. It's amazing. Look up Samoa Joe gets kidnapped by ninjas.
That's crazy.
It's the weirdest thing.
And they've never addressed it.
They never talked about it. Nope. It was just, oh, he like came back like a month later. It's like, hey guys, I'm back.
That's crazy.
Classic Joey Samoa.
Good old Joey Samoa.
It actually makes sense nowadays, though, for them to keep their other names, because that's how people are known, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it's not like before where they would, you know, like, no one knew who this person was.
Right,
So,
yeah.
like, CM Punk was one of the first guys who, like, they did that, where it was, like, okay, well, people already know him. They should let Chris Hero keep his name. Well, I don't hate Cassius Ohno, but I hate what's
so
going
out
on.
of shape, though. I don't mind his
This is such a weird little.
Meanwhile, Ryan's actually still paying attention to this match.
Brainbuster.
Like, I'm sorry, these men were backfighting.
Over 3 hours. Yay.
I just want to acknowledge that the commentator didn't say something that was completely worthless, but he still didn't say anything that was really helpful.
Here's Samoa Joe being pushed off the ninjas.
That reminds me of my brother's fucking bachelor party.
It's abducted by ninjas.
And they just, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing. Never talked about it.
That's great.
The top comment. That's how Samoa Joe came to NXT.
I hate when they do that. And they don't even bother to try to, like, clarify what happened. They're just like, oh yeah, this happened.
Yeah, alright.
Like, you did it. You need to end it. Like,
Exactly. Like, it's not like you didn't write it. Like,
yeah, like,
this wasn't a botch.
yeah. Like, and if,
Who the fuck is this fucking mook?
Wow.
I thought he was still injured.
He's wearing regular clothes?
He's dressed as a Wyatt family member. It's gonna happen. Wyatt family coming back?
I mean, he was with the Bludge Brothers, and then they just
Look at the size
stopped.
of Eric Rowan. He's 6'8", 6'9", over 300 pounds.
And they're just talking about his beard.
What is he doing?
Awesome.
I hope nothing,
I think this is just to distract from those two guys just fucking laying there. Like,
This match continues for the WWE title between.
That tells me there might have been a shoot. They're like, we just need somebody to be there to take some camera time.
Don't roll out there.
Eric Rowan of all people.
Yeah, go for it, Eric.
Where's Luke Harper, though? Or is it just Eric Rowan?
I hope nothing happens. I hope he just stands there.
Oh no, the ref's out.
There's the ref
Ref's
spot.
out, which means the next pin is gonna not count.
Nope, exactly.
Oh.
Is it just Eric Rowan?
He's gotten thicker too.
He looks bigger than normal.
Yeah.
They like always come back like thicker after injury, like Tommaso Ciampa.
I mean, Styles gets all of the
So,
Styles
Eric Rowan's now teamed with Daniel Bryan?
The officials come too. Bryan's gonna
What?
I mean, Brian looks like he could be in the Wyatt family with his hair, so.
I mean, he was for like 2 weeks.
So is Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah, that happened. Well, that was weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
If we get a Daniel Bryan version of the Straight Edge Society, I'm gonna lose my shit.
No, stop. There's only one.
But instead of them all being shaved, they all have beards.
Yeah.
They're all vegans.
Beard support.
The Vegan Society.
Wow, that's something.
I kind of want to see that now.
And he get tatted up too?
I don't remember if he had tats before.
Like, I don't remember all those being there.
I don't either, but I also don't remember.
But did he
like,
wear sleeves before?
He wore that green like unitard with the sleeves cut off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he didn't have
Not
sleeves.
unitard, but like jumpsuit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the jumpsuit thing. So I don't know what that's about. That was weird. All right. I'm getting it out.
Alright.
Good seeing you guys.
You too.
Good.
Drive safe.
Yeah. I have to go hit my camera. I was doing that. Curious what's next. I guess they'll probably do Rumble and then Championship.
I guess, but I would imagine the Rumble should go on last.
Yeah. That's what you would think, but. Alright. Good seeing you guys. Take care.
Later.
See
See you
ya.
at the next pay-per-view.
Elimination Chamber. Alright, we're down to one Ryan. How are you enjoying the Royal Rumble so far? 3 hours in.
I was surprised that it was gonna be this long. Not gonna lie. This is a whole thing.
It's a journey.
But yeah, fuck Nia Jax. WrestleMania. New Orleans. Da, 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 da. Home of pirates, drunks, and whores. New Orleans. Da, 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 da. If you want to go to hell, then take a trip to the Sodom and Gomorrah of the Mississippi.
Not familiar with that.
Oh, not a Simpsons fan?
I am not actually, no.
Okay. I can understand it.
Oh, buddy.
Needless to say, in its 20-some year run, The Simpsons has offended a few cities.
What? The Simpsons? No
A few
way.
cities, a few presidents, a few... Oh, man.
Groups of people.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
I think my favorite one was when George H.W. Bush was like, we need fewer families like The Simpsons and more families like the fucking whoever's. And The Simpsons' response to that was to just have an episode where George H.W. Bush moved to Springfield, and then he and Homer got into a fist fight.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
What a great response.
Right. Because you would put a bunch of guys in the same fucking green room.
Yeah, hit Triple H, bitch.
I look at the refs are fucking fronting up on people. They're like, yeah, back up. Like the ref is gonna fucking take you out? Like, alright. The refs are the guys who get knocked clean the fuck out every single time a swing is mistimed. Like, come on.
Like, they go down like the sack of potatoes.
Combined days as Universal Champion 1 versus 589.
Yeah, Seth Rollins hurt him like as soon as he won it. So
He won it on his first.
he was the first ever Universal Champion, and then he got hurt immediately after.
Towards rotator cuff.
Yep.
Oh.
So do you still think he's gonna lose and then come into the Rumble as Demon King?
If he can put the makeup on fast enough, like,
He'll have to enter really late.
yeah, he'll have to be like Jump R-Truth at 30 or something.
So, what?
So, okay.
Imagine having Susie watch one of these. Good
Yeah.
Lord, her mom would
No,
explode.
she's on the slate for Elimination Chamber.
Oh, that's going to be so great.
We can get video by then. This guy will occasionally come out body painted as a demon,
Okay.
and apparently that makes him a little more powerful. In the video game, you can play as him as an 89, or you can play as Demon Finn, which is a 93.
Jesus Christ.
But the kayfabe reason he doesn't do it every single match is because it takes a lot out of him to do it, so he can't do it all the time.
Okay.
So he was the Demon, I think 3 or 4 times in WWE, and he's completely destroyed the match. Like, he's one-handedly. So my prediction is that he'll lose this match and then win the Rumble as the Demon.
Which is actually like a pretty dope gimmick. Like every time he becomes this person, just annihilates everybody.
Yeah. And apparently Brock wanted this match, which is always a good sign.
Yes.
Paul Heyman.
The fucking UFC gloves bother me. Like the grappling gloves, like
Yeah.
fucking get over yourself.
It sucks they don't have pyro though.
Yeah.
So is there a reason they decided not to do that anymore?
Apparently they didn't have the budget to keep doing it, but then they made the Saudi deal for $11 billion.
Maybe they made that deal so they can keep him on power.
Yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with like just the insurance and the risks and everything.
I
Like,
mean, that could be it too, yeah.
like you don't want a James Hetfield situation.
And there was that time that Jeff Hardy got hit by his fireworks.
Well, that was on purpose.
Was that a what from you?
Yeah.
In the late 80s, I want to say, Metallica was touring. And they were in Australia when James Hetfield missed his mark while performing. The lead singer of Metallica stepped onto a fire pod as it detonated.
Oh.
Yes. It was not a good time for anyone involved.
I can't imagine.
But I mean, pyro is fucking awesome, especially at music shows. Like, I saw Disturbed live in Camden, and they literally had this tapestry hung up over everything. And during one of the guitar solos in their song Inside the Fire, they burned the tapestry down, and everything around the stage burned down around them.
What?
Yeah, it was insane. And they just kept on going, and then it revealed, the next stage behind them. And it was this giant stone sculpture of the face from the album art, coming out of stone with, an LED eye. It was, 30 feet tall.
Damn, that sounds sick.
It was. It was pretty fucking awesome.
I love Paul Heyman.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, he's been the best hype man.
No, he's fantastic. Honestly.
He's good. I like him.
Yeah.
That is charisma right there.
I think he's one of the best things about wrestling today. The way he cuts promos. Does that guy have like a bitmoji of his own face? Memoji
With the big head, I think that's what that is. Yeah.
Like that sound, I feel like that's the sound you get when you smack two bruised apples together. Like,
Oh, Balor's dead.
so what's Brock Lesnar's overall in?
I'm pretty sure he's like a 98 in the video game.
Ugh.
This is just cool to see, you know, like some things you want and it never happens because of booking or behind the scenes stuff.
Yep.
This match apparently was supposed to happen at last year's Rumble.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And they, Vince McMahon didn't think Balor was over enough.
Okay.
But now it's happening, so it's
Oh, he did it again.
his thing. He had sickness in his stomach.
What, like Crohn's disease or something?
No, not like a permanent thing. It was like a parasite in his stomach.
So he had like a tapeworm or something? Diverticulitis.
Yeah.
Facilitate a trip to Suplex City. Fuck it. Come on, man. Sometimes you gotta know when you're trying too fucking hard.
Michael Cole knows no bounds.
Fair. Ooh. So one of those screens on the not turnbuckles.
The posts?
Yeah, one of the screens on the post. Like Ronda Rousey punched one of them so hard that it went staticky and black. But it hasn't stayed that way.
But now it's
So-
back.
Yeah, so why like come on. They I think it would have been better if they had actually like cut to a shot of like a repair crew putting a new screen on or something. Like I would have appreciated that. Like, oh, Ronda's so strong. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go to bed now, guys.
Sounded like a watch the sweat and
Gotta censor Brock. This is an interesting angle they're taking with this.
It almost
Like, Brock's like so good when he wants to be.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just a matter of him wanting to.
like this is a great match. 3,
So no titles have changed hands.
the tag team titles changed hands.
I didn't see that.
That was the 49-year-old shooting moonsault guy.
Oh yeah. Okay. But none of the one-on-one titles have changed hands thus far.
Nope. I mean, with the Royal Rumble, they usually don't.
But then why would you pay to watch that?
Just because, like, the Rumble leads to WrestleMania, and that's when it would change hands. That was a long-distance coup de grace.
Oh, he's going to squash him like a bug.
Oh my god, Brock's face.
Wow.
Holy shit.
He looks like he's actually hurting.
Oh, here comes the Demon King.
Oh, don't tap Finn. Don't make Finn tap.
I feel like they have to because they build up Brock as like being too hard to even pick him up. Yeah, see. That was a pretty nice setup though.
That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be.
It was really good though.
Well, they
That
got
was
to
a
give
great
him
match.
time to get into the makeup.
Exactly. At least 11:30.
I mean, if the women's match was what, like an hour 20, an hour and a half?
Unless they like cut time off in between people and make it like a minute.
No! Shut up. Stop talking.
I wonder if someone's gonna come out.
Yeah, a referee. He's going to be like, hey, no, you can't do that. And then he'll be like, okay, Mr. Ref. Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. He's the beast. He's a beast. The beast is out.
Oh, he's got to do at least one F5. Oh,
So it's 11:15.
Yep.
There's what? Just the Rumble left?
Just the men's rumble, yeah.
How long does that usually take?
It's usually about an hour. I'm not sure about this though because they usually end by 11.
Hey! Wait, where's Jerry been?
What?
Where's Jerry been? I know he's been off for a couple of years now. but
Yeah,
why?
I think he's like semi-retired.
Oh.
They only bring them in when they need to.
We know the rules. You get to it already.
What the fuck? I feel like I've said that a lot.
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Walk with Elias.
Oh shit!
I love when they show like the whole team.
He couldn't help himself. He's laughing. He was in Seattle one time, and he was teaming up against. He was with a guy he's tagged with a couple weeks, and he was scheduled to face John Cena and another guy who never tagged together.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, John Cena and Bobby Lashley as a tag team makes about as much sense as having a basketball team in Seattle. And it was 5 minutes of straight heat and straight.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, and like they tried to cut their promos, but they like Jeff Jarrett.
The fuck is happening? I'm so confused. How old is this man?
Well, he's a Hall of Famer. So old.
Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is a Hall of Fame. She's not old.
True.
Aw, respect for a moment before they start acting like shit heels. He's gonna strum and then get drop kicked.
Oh.
I've been compared to this guy my entire career. So is he a heel then?
No.
I guess he is tonight.
Yes, maybe a heel turn. I don't know.
It's a very soft heel turn. Nakamura's Bakamura.
And
What the fuck is he wearing?
Same shit he was earlier.
he's been in that same outfit for the past 3 hours.
3 hours. I got here at 6.
Almost 4 hours.
It's 11. So he's been sitting in that outfit in the
Almost
green room
5
for 5 hours.
You're on the pre-show. You're now winning the Rumble.
Yep.
What a fall.
So he used to be a big deal, right?
Yeah.
When he came over, it was like this big thing.
Right.
He was on NXT for a while. Came out. Was in the championship match. He was main event guy. Won last year's Rumble. Had a match at WrestleMania. And then just fell. There he is.
Wow, this really else expecting that.
He's so old now, though.
Yeah, like with him being so old, I'd expect him to come in like. The first time I ever heard the word ass was when Kurt Angle said it. And I had no idea what it meant.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what's an ass?
It's a donkey. That is my favorite logo. Shinsuke's just getting hammered. What's Kurt Angle tired from doing?
Running to the ring. I don't know.
Is it calmly waiting to gently try and suplex a dude? Okay, that was a pretty good suplex. I'll allow it.
That was his finisher back in the day.
That is ankle up.
Oh.
So no Ricochet then.
Well, we got 24 more people to go.
Okay, that's fair. I want Ricochet to come in and win this. That's what I want. A ticket to WrestleMania's on the line.
Oh. I didn't know that. I must have missed the first 18,072 times they said it.
Oh, you only heard the first 18,072?
You missed the last million there, son.
Oh!
Nice.
See ya.
Feeding him some crotch pancake.
Yep.
They're all gonna pick one guy to completely fuck up.
I mean, last year's winner is a good person to do that too.
And that was Shinsuke?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Didn't even try to avoid that. He just walked away. Oh, Biggie.
He's still here? Wait, that's not one of the edgeheads, is it?
Yep. And he's still losing.
Who's the other one?
Zack Ryder.
That's it, yeah.
They had a mini reunion on Raw.
That is crazy that he's still here. Why? When's the last time he wrestled?
Oh, he was
And he's gonna hide underneath and find Hornswoggle.
wrestling.
Was it what, like last year's Mania? I mean,
No,
last year's Rumble?
he's been on Raw every now and again. But he's lost every time.
I mean, 256
Yeah.
straight. It's impossible.
So he was a ref for a tag match and called everything like perfectly. Like the best job a ref has ever done ever.
Uh-huh.
And then he got beat up by a losing team and Zack Ryder came out and like saved it.
Oh.
And people were like, hey, they're back. Like, and now he's dead.
Talk about a jobber.
You called it.
Strangest thing I think I've ever heard in a live cast and sports event.
Now, if he has said like a gaggle of leprechauns, oh man.
That would have been the
Gaggle.
perfect call.
A gaggle of leprechauns over there.
There he is.
Go.
Odds on favorite. Some interesting gear he's got on.
Yeah. You know, he looks a little bit smaller too. Him and so did Daniel Bryan. None of these people know how to run.
Well,
Like everybody's like sprinting looks kind of weird.
he tripped at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh,
So there's a reason why he's doing. He literally tripped him face first.
Oh,
I like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, Joe's. It's like,
He don't care.
sorry, I did number 12. Is that Kofi? Yep.
can't wait to see the Kofi spot.
Yeah, he debuted in like
Like
06,
06, 07?
07.
It's
Yeah.
been a long time. And he was on ECW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The WWE CW.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got a big push coming up.
Him.
Yeah, he's been doing great things on SmackDown.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, he's finally shirtless.
So these two guys fighting
Uh-huh.
were in a group called The Shield. There were three rookies.
With that guy Roman Reigns, I've heard them say his name a couple times now.
Yeah. But the sad part is Roman Reigns legitimately has leukemia.
Uh-huh.
So he had
Retire.
More of a hiatus.
oh, that spot. That coffee spot.
They get more creative with his spots every year.
But he went out back in October, like, and cut this like really true like out of character promo. And like he was champion at the time, so he relinquished the title, and now he's like getting better. Nope. So those two guys won the tag championship that night, that same night, and then Dean turned on Seth, and that was a heel.
Okay.
That's why they just went at it.
Okay.
Kofi should get saved by the conga line.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, all just that in there.
Drew McIntyre charged with 4 counts of unwarranted assault. He's a big dude.
He's huge. And he bulked up too.
Yeah.
He used to just be this tall, lanky dude. And then he got released and he hit the indies and just became what he is now.
And he did the actual way. Jinder Mahal took steroids.
Yep.
Because he was like super scrawny. And I feel like he got taller too somehow. Yeah, like, I don't remember him being that tall when he was with the Great Comedy. But then again, it was the Great Comedy too, so he had been going for a long time.
He's gonna get eliminated as soon as he comes back in.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Both of them at the same time. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a nice. Who is it?
Pete Dunne.
What? Yeah, but like,
He's in NXT UK.
oh, there's a different branch of UK. NXT, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, he was in NXT for a while, but they like expanded, so he's awesome. His matches are so good.
Man, you're not going to have a fucking hard drive anymore.
Yeah. I got my external hard drive.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, man, you're going to have like almost 5 hours of audio. from this file, and you lost some of the other file. Or you lost the whole other file. That was at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Is there game time for tomorrow yet?
It's either 7 or 7:50. Those are the two times we have.
Oh,
For what?
We do volleyball.
Oh, okay. Wait, on Mondays?
Yeah.
My brother's wife might be in the social volleyball league on Mondays.
In Fed Hill.
That sounds like where she would do that.
Someone hasn't shown up the first 2 games.
I'm there tomorrow, Tim. It'll be a game changer to watch.
We had the late game, so the guy was like, hey, you have 15 minutes left if you guys just want to keep playing until the tie. So we did, and we just I pulled out a jump serve that I could never actually do in the game because and we were just we were kicking it, we were hitting it 5 times before we got over.
Nice.
Yeah, we were like, it doesn't count. Why are we still doing this? Because it's self-officiating. So
This league is?
yeah.
Interesting. Oh, no, yeah, okay, yeah. The one I was in last year. No, he's not. Shut up.
Man, we're already at 20.
This is moving a lot faster than the one.
Yeah, I think they cut it down to a minute between people instead of a minute 30.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, we're already over time.
So what's R-Truth? Who's that?
I don't even know how to explain him. He's this goofy guy who isn't all there.
Is he is he actually a wrestler, or is he just somebody?
No, he's an actual wrestler, and he's pretty good. He's been around for a while, and he's getting older, but can still wrestle pretty good matches.
Yeah.
But his character is just oh.
Probably belongs in the hospital.
Oh, is this Aleister Black?
Yeah.
Ooh, get ready for some weird flip kicks and shit.
And who is he married to?
Zelina Vega.
Okay, this might not be the same guy.
Doesn't look familiar.
No, I was used to a little bit more clean cut dude. Didn't have all the tattoos. But I could be wrong. He could have just grown his hair and beard out a whole hell of a lot. It's been a few years since I saw that video.
That British guy looks like a girl.
Nope, that's definitely him. I was wrong.
Yeah, he's a Satanist now, but a cool
Wait,
Satanist.
in real life or?
No, his character.
Oh.
Yeah. But cool, a face.
The Satan in his face, that's something.
Oh.
Get the fuck out. That's how you get rid of Ambrose? That's disrespectful. I don't like that.
Oh, that power.
Scoop slam. Randy Jordan?
Ricochet, ricochet, ricochet.
Oh, I forgot he was back.
A lot of people have. It's crazy because he's a great athlete. He just never had that personality.
I'm glad he got rid of his golden hair.
Yeah, he's no longer the gold standard.
Never was.
That was his gimmick.
Yeah.
He literally dyed his hair blonde and wore gold trunks, and he was the gold standard.
And he was always mid-tier.
Yeah.
Oh. So they're gonna have a match on the confrontation on SmackDown.
Oops, Aston shot. His dog even what?
Accidental racism.
I'm about to say.
Oopsie doodles.
I hate that it became a stunner.
Yeah, that's not what it was. I wonder why they changed it.
Who's in the yellow pants there?
Jale Cianalmas.
Okay.
What you got?
Oh shit.
I was shocked to see him return.
Yeah, his heel turn was good though.
Oh, is he here now?
Yeah.
Have his in-ring mechanics got better?
I mean, since he came back last year, they've been about the same. But he has Leo Rush as his mouthpiece now.
Well, is it better from his first stint in WWE?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did he
Out
slip?
fucking immediately.
Wait, who's Leo Rush?
That guy.
That little dude.
The small black guy.
Is it his protege or?
No, he just this cocky cruiserweight.
Oh, okay.
He's really good at being a hype man.
Yeah, he sure is.
So this is going to just put Rollins out of commission until the end of the match. He's just going to come back. All right. He overtook Kane last year, right?
No, he did it at the Saudi Arabia one,
Oh.
which shouldn't count.
Well, was that his gum?
I think so.
Dolph's been around for a while.
God, Mysterio's been getting his ass kicked this entire time. He keeps trying to do his kick-ass lucha moves, and then people just grab him and fucking throw him, because he's 5'6".
He's been figured out. Yeah, That was 90 seconds. That was like 30.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, King, how I miss you. Randy's oversells are pretty funny.
It's so weird that
Oh,
they were like 30 though, because there's like no story with that unless he gets jumped by somebody.
That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, what?
Nia Jax,
This makes no sense.
Demon Finn. Get the fuck out.
Stop it. Stop it. No, I don't like this.
Fuck Nia Jax.
Nobody likes it.
I hope this is unofficial and we get Dina. Get her, Randy.
RKO.
Get her ass.
RKO.
Please RKO her.
RKO.
waited
Please
too long.
RKO her. That'd be so great. That'd be so
You
great.
should have gotten her.
What?
I swear to God, if she eliminated.
Fuck off.
If she eliminated. Oh, here comes 619.
Ray's just like, excuse me, gonna butt in here. She's gonna hit him.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, 619. And then Randy gets up and RKO's her. Come on, Randy.
Come on, Randy. RKO slithering in.
Yup.
She's out of it. Oh my God.
Yes! Let's go! That baby. Unbelievably happy. And to be clear, we are not encouraging violence against women.
We are encouraging violence against willing competitors.
Exactly.
And she's still fucking in. Yeah!
And RKO
I didn't like that.
That was dumb. That
His
was
eyes always freaked me out.
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
He had to take a knee to RKO.
God damn it! I was hoping Randy would pull it out somehow.
Oh, he's not eliminated.
Yeah, like
No, he's just been waiting. He's gonna roll back in at any minute.
how did he get out the ring?
He did a spear tackle that I think RKO dodged, and he went out between the top and middle ropes.
Oh yeah.
Who was it? Was Drew eliminated?
Yeah. Rollins is still in though.
Yeah, Rollins and Strowman are still out.
So two people are outside of the ring right now?
Yup.
Yeah.
They're not even hiding in the corner?
No, they're just sitting.
You know, Seth was put through the
Seth is gonna win. Oh yeah, he was put through a table.
I would stay down.
Oh, look, somebody's getting up.
That was like an inverted zigzag.
Yeah.
God, who got knocked like straight back out, like over the rope and then back out? That was the guy at the fucking conga line.
Oh, no way, Jose.
No way, Jose. Yeah, like over the rope, out.
Yeah. There's always one of them. Every year, Seth is going to win. I don't see Braun winning.
You think it's gonna be Ziggler, not Rollins?
No, I think it's going to be Seth.
It's definitely.
Wow! Uh-oh.
Wasn't there one year where it was like almost a tie?
There was 94.
Oh no, sorry. I'm thinking about a cage match. There was almost a tie between two people.
Under
It was Taker
Hey,
and
he did it.
it was Taker and Batista.
Yeah, and somebody's foot hit like half a second before.
Yeah, but the 94 Rumble was like a stage tie
Mm-hmm.
between Lex Luger and Bret Hart, and that was like supposed to happen. And then in 05, it was Cena and Batista. And
Okay, yeah, that's how.
but that wasn't supposed to happen though.
So then, how they solve that one?
So, fun fact. They both went out. They both went in the ring. Refs were like, we don't know what to do because this one's supposed to happen. Vince McMahon comes charging down the ramp. He tries to slide in, tears both his quads. So he's sitting on the ring, just like just yelling at everybody. They restarted in a few minutes, and then Batista won like he was supposed to.
That's love.
But he literally tore both his quads trying to figure this out.
That's so.
And a lot of people are like, you have headsets in the ref's ear. Why didn't you just say something? Like,
Because he wanted, he thought it would be more dramatic. I'm sure.
both his quads disagree. Rollins, Lesnar, WrestleMania.
Do you think Lesnar retains, or
Oh, he's not going to drop it before then.
you want me like? Do you think he'll drop it at WrestleMania?
Oh, he'll drop it at WrestleMania. Alright, well, that was
That was
5-hour show.
Yeah.
6 hour show.
That was a lot longer than anticipated.
That was brutal. But yeah, no, this was definitely a way to go. I didn't know if you guys were aware of this, but a trip to WrestleMania was on the line.
I was not aware.
Thanks for reminding us of that. Alright. Outro, I guess. We're so tired.
Oh my god.
Been me, Ryan, Anchovio,
And another Ryan.
and
for a
other
short while
Ryan.
there.
He never said bye. Congrats to Rollins and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.